Hey, how's it going, everybody? Just hanging out. Nothing special. Not a Sidetrack Sunday sponsored event, but just hanging out. Hey, Jason, how you doing? Kyle, thanks, buddy. How's my volume? I actually had to get a new lapel mic this week. My other one busted. Can you guys hear me all right? Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Everybody, good volume. Am I too loud? Turn it down. Turn it up. Everybody's saying hello. My sister says go to bed. Hear you fine. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. Thank you. So yeah, I got bored. Um, I was going to work on something tonight. I got something in the mail that I ordered. Um, thank you, Jason. Um, so yeah, it looks like people are popping in. There's Grandpa Rails hanging out. Jason's here. Art's here. Art's good to see you. Sparky. Good day, model railroaders. More like good night, model railroaders, but all right, hanging out. Kyle's here. Tim is here. I saw somebody else pop in earlier. James is here, if I didn't say so already. Ron Moen's here. Hey, Ron, how's it going? I know it was kind of a spontaneous, if you're bored, mommy would tell you to go read a book. Yeah, yes, she would. Yes, she would. God, I miss those days. How'd you guys like the intro? The intro's new. I put it together. I thought it was pretty cool. Rita stopped by, put on a t-shirt. I thought it was pretty neat. Um, we got 8 people in here. James said, "Mommy, I want a cookie." Let me flip over to. I need another monitor. There you go. Comments. All right, here you go. Mommy, I want a cookie. Chop down the tree. Us Canadians are going to need firewood soon. This is an STS. They're not cutting me down today. I'm pretty sure by the time we get through this broadcast, it'll I'll be chopped down some by somebody. Just get a 32-inch TV works pretty well. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I don't have anywhere to put it. I actually have. I've got 2 monitors. One here and one here, and they're both. I want to say they're both 22 inches. Um, but it's hard to keep. I'm very often working on more than 2 things at once, so I think I need a third one, but I can't put it here because my desk camera is here. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Um, but I know I could definitely use another one. You could be a little louder. Let me see. Let me try. I don't know if this is going to work, but let me turn it up a little bit. Does that make it any better? I have 4 screens at work. Only use one for the railroad. I actually have. I've got 2 at work plus my laptop, so total of 3, and that seems to work awesomely. Hey Jerry, it's good to see you, bud. Thanks for stopping in. Um, oh, good. I'm glad that worked. I actually figured out how to control the volume in OBS, so I'm glad we did that test. Thank you, Art. Before it was the volume control was somewhere else, but I was able to bring it into OBS. Now I've got that going. Nice hat. Thank you, Tim. It actually, this is the one that changes around and does different things, but I figured I'll just leave it on Rick the Tree, since that seems to be whom everyone knows me. I mean, I think I'm going to change it up and say welcome to John's layout, since it's no longer my layout either. I've just recently learned that. Jump back over to StreamYards here. Sparky says no better. No better on volume, you mean? Hey, Ron, how are you, buddy? All right, just very quickly, I'm going to go ahead and just rename the channel to the Fultz Model Railroad, hosted by Rick the Tree. That's not a bad idea, Jason. That's not bad at all. All right, so I'm getting some mixed reviews. Jerry's saying sound fine. Ron's saying I sound really tiny. All right, I'm going to throw the link to StreamYards. I like Santa Rick better, but I might have my reasons. Sparky, I heard Santa knows you by you and Santa are on a first name basis. Hey, Train Fan, how are you, buddy? I'm going to throw the link up in chat in case anybody wants to come up on StreamYard. I'm only going to leave it up there for a few minutes, and then I'll pull it out so we don't get any trolls in here. I just saw John 2618. Welcome, buddy. Hey, we got 14 people so far. I'm sure John F would go along with it. Yeah, John would. Yeah, John definitely would. I wouldn't be surprised. I didn't tell him I was going live, so he's probably thinking, what the hell am I doing right now? I didn't have anything special planned. Hey, Tom's in the house. Good evening, everyone. Working on the track plan tonight for the upper level. That's awesome. Tomorrow's going to be a cool day for me. I'm actually going to, first I got to get up and I got to cut the grass. That's not cool. But once I get that done, I am heading down to Jerry's place, and Jerry and I are going to work on a cool project. Hoping I can shoot some video and then release that to you guys. Can't stay, just wanted to say hello. Not a problem, Tim. I appreciate you coming in. Oh, no, wait. All right, am I getting my CDPs mixed up again? Yep, that was Chuck. Was Tim in earlier? Did I see Tim? I do this all the time. Nope, that was Chuck. The entire time it was Chuck. Chuck, I apologize, brother. But thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. I cut the grass today, James says. Yeah, I got no problem. Hang on, Jason. Somebody said my audio cut. Oh, there. All right. Hey, what's up, buddy?
I still hear you.
Oh, you can hear me. Okay, good. Actually, I'm not 100% sure what happened, but the lapel mic that I had wasn't working at all. I put it away now. I had a headset that went with this wireless unit that I have, and the headset was working fine, but I didn't like the way it sat on my head. So I went out and I found another lapel mic on Amazon. It was actually pretty cheap, but it seems like it's loose inside the connector. So I'm not surprised somebody said I lost audio. But okay, I'm here.
I mean, you sound good on my side. But Sparky is saying that I'm like 50% louder than you.
Oh. Well, I certainly can't control your volume, but let me see if...
Are you using like OBS or anything like that?
Yes.
Try turning your volume up within that.
It's all right. So I'm going to go all the way up. That's at max volume right now. Any better than Jason? Do I sound
It's
better?
sounded completely the same to me.
Okay.
Maybe.
Uh,
Well, of course, I got my microphone like right here, so I don't know.
any better? Do I sound like Darth Vader this way?
Oh yeah, that's much better.
All right. So let me see. Maybe I'll move this up here. Maybe I don't want to flash the crowd here. That's necessary.
You see what Jerry said?
No, I got to jump back over there. What's he saying? All fairness, Jason is better mic. I bet. That well, are you using you're using your boom mic? So yeah, Jason does.
Yeah, and this is actually the one Heath told me to get. So
Okay, nice.
it wasn't that bad of a price. I think the mic, the boom, the whole kit was like 60, $80 off of Amazon.
Oh, that's nice. That's close. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's a USB mic, so it's not too bad.
Cool. With my overhead camera right here and my ring light and the two monitors, I don't have a place to put a boom mic at all. So I don't know. I'd have to. I don't know. Maybe I can mount it to the wall behind me here and have it come over this way. I don't know. I'd have to look.
Yeah.
JT1, nice to see you, bud. Thanks for coming in. It's John 2618. Yeah, it's not actually a V T-shirt, but yeah, once I pull it enough with the microphone, it turns into one. So
That's funny.
I might be flashing my roots by the end of the night. Who knows? I guess better trees. Uh,
So what did you get in the mail?
oh yeah, let me jump over to that. So I actually ordered a couple things in the mail, but this one, you know what? You're gonna get a kick out of this. I know you will. I know you will. You're gonna love it. Let me switch my mic over, or let me switch my camera over.
Yeah, don't switch your mic.
No, I'm done switching mics. Done switching mics. OBS. Here we go. Is it 4? Yeah, 4. Okay. All right. You ready for this?
Yeah, go for it.
It's 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 a DPM model, right?
Okay.
And it is Woody's Country Mart.
That's awesome.
I saw it. Where did I get this at? Oh, I actually got it. Iron Planet Hobbies. I was out looking for something else, and I saw this, and I think it was on sale. It was only like $30, so I figured, oh, let me grab it, and yeah, it came in the mail yesterday, and I just got a chance to actually look at it today. But yeah, Woody's Country Mart gives a description on the back that I think is awesome. Business is booming at Woody's Country Mart, and it's expanding. Set an active construction scene on your layout. Details include a fuel tank, stairway, landing to the upper floor, signage, an ice machine, miscellaneous front porch merchandise, a boy with his pooch, a ladder, lumber, dry transfer decals, window treatments, and more. Like literally everything. Now, I know a lot of times when you buy a kit like this, they show you a whole bunch of stuff that you could add to your scene. Literally everything you see here is in this box.
Yeah, Walters is very bad about that.
Yeah. So I couldn't and the other thing I didn't know, just found out looking at the box, DPM is now owned by Woodland Scenics.
Yes.
Not sure when that happened, but I didn't know that. So but yeah, look, there's front and back view on there, and they give you a footprint
Mm-hmm.
of what the thing is. So I figured I'd crack it open and show everybody what it is.
That's pretty
Tom
cool.
said, He's got Walters today, UPS hub and customers. That's the Tom. That's the same building that I built, but I'm not using it for UPS. That's going to be my Grayson's distribution center. So yeah, good kit, real easy to put in, but you got to go through a lot of steps.
Let's see. I got a kit over here. I haven't even cracked open the plastic yet. But here we go. I got me a MyJack train.
Nice. That's what that's the ones that pick up the containers off the cars. Is that right?
This one's actually not just the containers. This one's actually showing the trailers off the spine.
Oh, nice,
Here.
nice. Oh yeah. Yeah, I actually saw. I forget who put it out, but I saw a video. Oh, look, I'm covered up by my own name here. Move me up there. I saw a video a while back, and where someone showed down in, I think it was in Florida, might have been, where they were. There was like it was a whole train of just Walmart. Trailers.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think it was me. I think it was me that sent that to you.
Oh, it could have been. But yeah, that was an awesome video just to watch those jacks lift them up. Uh-oh. Martin says that my jack kit's a pain.
Well, if it's anything like this kit, I've got a few kits by me. This one here is by far the worst one I have ever tried to put together.
Stockyard?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's because the instructions are junk.
Oh, that's no good. All right, Sparky's still saying I sound like I'm 20 feet away.
I mean, to me, you sound fine, but I can't hear myself, so I don't know how much louder I am over you. I mean, I could probably do that, and I might sound a little quieter.
Yeah, but that doesn't help me if I'm still far away. All right, here's what I'll do. I'm going to switch the mic. Come on, close up. Go back to this crappy one. Just for you, Sparky.
All right, Art. You take care, buddy.
All right. Thanks for stopping in, dude. All right. I'm going to disconnect for a second.
So, James, I've got a few kits. The Cornerstone and the Walthers. I mean, that is a Cornerstone kit because it's got the Cornerstone logo on it. I've got a few kits from Walthers that the instructions were really simple. I mean, you could have it built within like 30 minutes, not including like glue dry times and paint dry times, but like actually physically putting it together, have a full building built within 30 minutes. And that Stockyard, man, just gave me so many fits and troubles. I remember I was trying to put it together live, like multiple times. The instructions were that bad.
Yeah, I think I remember a couple of those. All right, if everybody can give me a mic check now and tell me how that sounds. Now, of course, the microphone is like 3 inches from my face. So let me know if I'm too loud. Did I just?
You're definitely louder.
Dog. Yeah, my guess is because it's closer to my face. So I guess I can't use that other mic then. I'll have to send that one back too.
I'm going to see if I got these instructions in here still. Has anybody else put the Walthers Stockyards kit together? I know Steve Childers has.
Jack says you're loud.
He says I'm loud?
He just said you're loud. Whether he was talking about me or you, I'm not sure. Any better, Jack? Here, I'll drop the volume down and I'll move the mic away a little bit. Let me know if that's any better.
Okay, so
Sparky says he built 4 of them.
All right, so Sparky, I'm curious. Did your instructions look like this? So Tim is saying I'm loud. Well, I haven't adjusted any of my volume.
Maybe I'm just competing with you.
I don't know.
Sparky says yes. Looks like you. I'm guessing he's talking about your instructions.
Yeah. I mean, like most of the instructions from Walters, they'll say like you need to do this like with these part numbers in this order, then do that with these part numbers in that order. This is the first kit I've ever came across where it looked.
Hey James, how are you?
Just like
I'm
that.
good. There he is.
So yeah.
Well, Jason, when I did my blast furnace build, I had to read in between the lines to build it because nothing was made sense. But Walters took the original instructions that was 20 years ago and just copied it. All the mistakes they created, they still there.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh, I know the simple kits are easy, but the complicated kits, you gotta read between the lines.
Well, like I said, that one there didn't have any words. It was just a diagram.
Well, when I built my coke oven kit, I complained to Walter so much about the bad instructions. They sent me a new part for the stairways. I still got it here.
That's the other complaint that I have about Walters. Like some of their kits, I know that you can get some parts extra. Like Jason, I think you and I got those like the roof kits separately. But like there's that same UPS kit. I'm looking for extra stairs. And I can't find those anywhere. I don't think Walters makes them as like a separate attachment.
They do. They do. I found them. I have found them.
All right. Well, if you could tell me where you found them, I need a couple extra of those because those railings are so thin.
Oh, yes.
I think I broke plenty of them.
It's called Platforms and Stairways.
Platforms and Stairways, and it's by Walters.
They're in stock. Well, I go to that link and it didn't pull nothing up. That's weird. They got another one here called Stairs and Railings. So let me look at that one. No, that's not it. Stairs and Steps. Oh. I think it's Platforms and Stairways or something similar to that. Because I was looking for the ladders. You know, like the caged ladders.
There's a kit for that. I bought one. It's downstairs. They make an extra kit for that because I bought it. I'm not sure of the part number. It's down in the train room. But I do have that kit.
See, they even got the fire escape one too. Yeah, Platforms and Stairways is what it's called. Because I see an image of it.
Platforms. All right, I'm on their site right now. Just trying to see if I can find it. Platforms and Stairways. So when I just go on Walther's website and I type in Platforms and Stairways,
here's the model number. It's 933-2939.
Oh, hold on. Say that again.
933.
933.
-2939.
2939.
And there's one on eBay right now for like $21.
On Walther's site, it doesn't come up at all. 933-2939.
It looks like brass.
Oh, etched brass. Yeah, it might be. They did make some like that.
Yeah, that's it. Photo etched brass kit.
HO Platforms and Stairways.
And see, that's what I need for the grain elevator. My concrete grain elevator that's got the door that goes to nowhere.
You need the cage ladders, Jason?
No, not a cage ladder. It's just all I need is a platform that comes out so that way the operator can stand and oversee the filling of the covered hoppers.
Could you scratch build it?
Possibly.
Oh, I need something different. Not those. I need something like. Let me see if I can Google it. Here.
They might have like a stairs and railing one too.
I know they have the cage ladder kit. Not sure the number though.
See if I can find it.
Oh, I also like.
Yeah, I see it. And Walter says it's in stock. It's called Cage Ladders and Vents.
Yes.
Oh, that's not bad. It's on sale for $15. That ain't bad at all. That's part number 933-3515. Here, I'll post the link into the stream.
Okay.
There you go. But they've also got like the fire escape ladder too. I don't know if you've seen that one.
Oh, I remember that kit because that was something they created for the steel mill series too. So they used to sell it separately at one time.
Oh wow, that's on sale for $10.
I clicked on your link and it said no, didn't return any results.
That's weird.
But I tell you though, the tech at Walters in their it's called Parts and Warranty. That guy is very good.
Yeah.
He knows his stuff. He helped me with my issue with my switch machines, and now it's like gravy now putting them in.
Let's see, I've got a Alco rotary snowplow that was missing the top part of the plow with the headlight on it. I got it used for $50, and it's got the motorized blade. So I was like, $50 with one missing part. I'm like, that's not too terrible. And he actually sent me the missing part for free.
Who, Dan did?
Yeah.
Yes, nice guy.
It was, Dan's awesome.
Yeah.
Here's something of what now. This is a Z scale, but this is something like what I'm looking for: concrete steps with some railings.
Okay.
Okay, I know what you're talking about now.
So you need to find a kit that has it included and break it apart.
Yeah, just kit batch it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I was even. Well, I have. I can make the concrete steps out of styrene. That's not an issue. But those railings are so thin. I have no idea how I would even try to construct that.
Now, I'm not sure if Plasterstruck used to have railings in their catalog. I'm not sure if you can buy from Woodland Scenics or the other one's called Evergreen or something like that. I forget the brand name.
Evergreen is they're oh, I just had them on my desk.
All right, Rick, look for this one. I'm gonna give you a part number. It's 300-8028.
Who's the maker of that? Get a mathematical equation. Nice.
Yeah.
Is that a Walters?
I don't think it's made. Oh, that's in scale. Never mind. I'm sure they have a HO version of it. It says Grant Line Products Incorporated, stairs and railings. But then I found, see, it's in scale.
Yeah,
so.
it came from, look, it came up on a Walther's website. But yeah, it says Grant Line Products.
Yeah. Oh, what is this? Modular platform base plates with stairs. I don't know if that's what you need. Stairs and steps.
You know where I saw them? I saw them at I think it was is it Outlander or Outland?
Hey, you might check out Titchy Train Group. They might have something.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's another one. Yes, I forgot about those. I'm not sure.
Train Outland.
Steve 87 uses them all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I just did a basic search.
Nice. I didn't know Central Valley made them. Jerry says Pike has lots of them. Lots of add-ons.
Yeah.
Who's Pike's?
Pike stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, there, Pike stuff, concrete steps. Let me.
Yeah, Thomas. So do I. He's talking about the grain doors on the building. You've got a single door on the covered hopper side, and then you got two doors on the truck side. The two doors on the truck side should have caged ladders going down, where the door on the covered hopper side should just be a platform.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah, I wish they actually had a picture of it.
Yeah, but for $3, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, that's true. Here you go.
Yeah, it don't look too bad.
There you go.
No, paint them up gray, make them look like concrete. That'll
Never know that.
Exactly.
And then just take you like a black, really fine tipped, like colored pencil.
Right.
And then
right.
you could draw in cracks.
Here, yep. So here's the. I mean, this one here looks like it's by Rick's Products. I'll have to check it out. But those are the kind of railings, and they are so super thin.
Yeah.
Like this, Rick. Here's one for you. I'll give you some.
Yes, that's that. Yes, that's it. That's kind of what it. Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, I'm sure Tom, once you open up your, let me see, I might still have this on my workbench. I have some spare pieces of it, but I don't have any of the actual.
I got this from Walter because I squawk too much. Because there's instructions suck big one.
No, I guess I don't.
Oh, Jason.
Hey, what's up?
The other day you were talking about Signals video. You're gonna do. Larry, the DC guy, did one this week on Signals. Just starting into the idea of it.
Yeah, I saw something about it. I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
So there's one that's left here on the sprue. This was a ramp that came in the kit,
Yeah.
and look how thin those railings are.
I know. Now imagine a guy who only has half the vision.
Oh,
Or someone who wants to be like Heath and do in scale.
So
Shoot 'em.
what I did wrong is I built this kit, and I should have stopped before I got to the small stuff, and I didn't. And I put all the small stuff on there and made it look all nice, and I still don't have a place on the layout to put it, so it's been moving around. Hey,
Jerry. Yo, I just wanted to jump on and tell you, Rex and Pikes are the same people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think one is HO, one is N scale, but they're the same. Just go to their website; they have them. That's it. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Later.
Thank you,
tomorrow. All right, see you tomorrow.
But the one thing I found, Rick, when you're doing the detail, especially stairs, I found the best stuff is to use a very fast setting glue, and I found the Plastistruck glue is
Plastic weld.
It's instant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's what I used for.
Yeah. I
I
learned
used
the hard
one
way.
that came with my what's his name? Came with the little needle thing. Who makes that one?
Yes. Well, that's one, but this is a cap. It flows. It gets into every crevice. It's Plastistruck. It's an orange bottle.
Yes, I have that too. The only thing I don't like about I think it's actually in the train room. So what I've been using, is that in the train room too? Why is nothing on my workbench where it actually belongs? Boom, boom, boom. All right, I got one.
All right. Yeah, this is the glue that I use.
Yes, perfect stuff. That's the best. Now, to me, it makes another one too, a fast setting glue, but that one is better.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I use.
This is the one that I use and love.
Yeah. Flexophile.
Yes. This is the one that comes with the glass applicator. I believe it's very, very similar to what Jason put up. My only issue is I hate the way that stuff smells. It gets to me so bad. I'm usually okay with smells, but from the moment I open that bottle, oh my God, all the hairs in my nose stand up, and I feel like I'm getting dizzy.
This
burns.
That burns my nose. This does nothing.
No.
That's so weird. So weird.
It's I use a paintbrush. Don't use the brush in the jar. I put a paintbrush in it. You brush it on.
I say I use this one right here.
Yeah, the paintbrush is longer. You get in deeper spots.
Yeah.
And you just put it back in the jar and it softens it up.
I think the next go around, the next time I have to buy glue, I think I'm going to try the Tamiya stuff. I've been watching Brian use it on his models, and I like the really thin brush that it comes with.
Right, but Tamiya's got another one. It's called Fast Setting glue. It's a new brand that came out. I have it.
I've only had to use this once, but I got this stuff on Amazon. It's a CA glue. I had never heard of it, but it's got like tens of thousands of views on it, so I figured I would try it.
A fix? I've never heard of it.
No.
And it came with the accelerator.
Oh wow.
Okay.
So, and a nice little holder, so that goes in there, and you can never lose it.
Up here in Canada, there's a brand of super glue that all the hobby stores carry up here, and they carry it, and there's 5 or 6 different versions of it. I forget what it's called, but they have the purple lid, the blue lid, and the red lid, and it's great super glue. I don't have my.
This is the other one that I love. The Testers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't buy it no more. It's discontinued.
Yeah, it's hard to find. It's very hard to find. When you see it,
you buy it.
You know where I saw it recently, where I think I got this from. I think it's called Hobby Link.
Okay.
I've heard of it.
They come out with a every week they put out an email. One email, actually they come out with 2. One email I think comes out on a Monday where it's like the I think it's tools that they have on sale that week. And then somewhere around like Wednesday and Thursday, they put out another email with all of the glues that they have on sale. And the website's like, you really got to like look through it. But every so often you'll see that bottle pop up there and you know to grab it.
So
I have
like with the Gorilla here, this is really cool because you can open the main part of the cap and you have the brush right there, or you can open the top right here and you have the nozzle.
Oh.
And this stuff sets really fast. But the problem is if you're like gluing like a big area, like say a weight, to a car, yeah, the stench with using that brush will just burn your nostrils inside out.
Yes.
Like it brings tears to my eyes.
I agree with that, Martin.
But that Tester's glue, I bought a couple of bottles from the hobby store during the lockdown, but it had the plastic tip on, not the metal tip. I haven't used it yet, but there's a couple other brands we got up here that has the metal tip, and I like that you can put the heat to it and melt the glue and flow again.
Yep, Nancy, what's up, Nancy?
Hey, Nancy's here.
Oh.
And Testers is also everywhere on our favorite place, eBay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or as JD calls it, Evil Bay.
Well, the problem with eBay, shipping to Canada is a fortune.
Yeah.
So I don't bother. It's 3 times what you pay down in the States.
The key to eBay is you got to do your research before you buy. That's the key. Because I've gotten some really good deals off of eBay.
Well, granted, I found lots of deals, stuff I can't get, that's for sure. Like my New York Central passenger cars, eBay.
So I think, is it like the old Athearn blue box passenger cars?
No, these are Bachmann Spectrum.
Okay.
I bought 6 of them. They're brand new old stock.
Gotcha.
Because I see New York Central and CP is connected to TH&B.
Okay.
So, and during the period of the time, the passenger cars would come up to Canada from New York State. So it's all tied in. So I got the New York Central, I got the CP, and I got the TH&B. See the hat? See? TH&B. There you go.
There you go.
A fallen flag. And CP and Kansas City is going to come a new entity too, I guess. But yeah, so I have a brand new E7 locomotive to pull the passenger car. Bachmann. Once I get my track done, getting there. But another issue, we're waiting for turnouts from Walter to come in. They're on the boat. Dan from Walter was telling me there were 68 container ships in San Diego Harbor waiting to get unloaded.
Oh, yeah.
That don't surprise me.
Saying that the other day.
But normally there's only 4. There's 68. And I figure about 1,000 containers per ship minimum. Just sitting there.
And just think they got to send all of that to the east.
Yeah. Yep. Your trains be busy down there.
I can tell you, like, BNSF has got a freaking huge intermodal right outside of Memphis. I mean, it's insane.
We have one running at least once a day. Around noon every day is running up the what they call the Dundas sub. It's heading west every day. There's a lot of back orders. But I was talking to Dan about the turnout. They had to reject all the number 4s and number 6s because of quality control. Pull them off the shelf. Poor spot welding. So I wait patiently. Maybe by Christmas I'll get some turnouts.
There you go.
But
What brand turnouts?
I'm looking for the Walters.
Walters.
I have the Pico number 6s, but I need I think it's a 6.5 curve turnout.
Okay.
Because my layout is so narrow, I've only got 7 feet. I had to be creative with the track length, and that just worked out great. But I need 4 of them now.
I really like Atlas's curved turnouts.
I didn't use that. I used the Atlas for the specialty stuff, like the crossovers and mostly the crossovers. But I used Pico number 6 Unifrog for everything. Except
So I've got Pico for my 3-way and my slips. I've got my double crossovers of Walters, and then the rest of my turnouts are all Atlas.
Right. I went with the Pico.
I like Pico. It's good stuff.
Well, I had a bad one though, and I broke one.
Oh.
But my friend came and helped me, and he glued down the turnout, and he forgot what we didn't. He glued the throw bar too while he was at it. That was toast. And I wrecked one with my Dremel. But we destroyed 3. We fixed 2, so I was just down 1. Wasn't too bad.
Well, I know Robert Flying Crow, he just replaced all of his micro engineering turnouts for Walters.
Yes, I'm quite impressed with the Walters turnout, what's out so far. I have the number 5s. They're one-piece construction. They're DCC friendly. They have a feed connection for the frog if you wish to connect the frog, if you so desire. I'm right now. I'm not planning to connect the frogs up.
Yeah.
Non-powered frogs. I'll take my chance for the dead spot, I guess. That's the only thing I might say.
Let's see. I know when I was down at his house back in, I think it was May.
Yes, I remember that.
There was so many different pieces of rolling stock that kept jumping off the turnouts, and he thought it was the frogs that they were popping off, and it was actually the points. They kept popping off at the points, and then that's when he swapped all them turnouts, out for the Walters. He said he hasn't had any derails since.
Are the points on the microengineering a hinge point or a straight?
I don't remember. I can tell you who has them now, so I know the person to ask. And that's John Arthur, because he actually ended up sending them all to John Arthur.
Okay.
Because I know he's in the process of moving his layout from, a spare bedroom down to a garage, and he's actually going to make it bigger.
Okay.
So
I know the old Pico InsoFrog was a hinge point. The new ones are one piece. But they're very delicate, though.
Yeah, like I said, the only thing I've got that's Pico is a 3-way turnout and a double slip and a single slip.
Yeah, I have I have the old version 2.5 Walters Y, which is an old stock item. I need it for one spot on the layout, and I got a Pico. Well, I couldn't find the 3-ways up here. I thought of using a 3-way. But I have lots of crossovers. I got 2 or 3 in a row almost.
There you go.
By one corner is a very, very, very busy interchange. That's why we're thinking about the signals, because there's so much.
Oh man, signals get complex when it comes to crossovers.
Yeah, well, I'm not there yet. I'm not sure, but it's all track.
Yeah, that crossover is actually has to be a block in itself. So that way, if it's occupied, then it knows not to throw any other color in the opposite direction.
I think I have a crossing versus a crossover. So a crossing tricky, 2 tracks cross each other.
Oh, okay, yeah, crossover. You need 4 turnouts for that: 2 double heads and 2 single heads.
Rick's gonna start building.
Now I'm just gonna check it out. I figured while you guys were chit chatting about this railroad stuff. I don't know.
Well, we are railroad people, I guess.
Yeah.
But,
I'm just here for the beer.
Hey, that's what are we drinking?
Heineken 0.0. But when I did the layout, I have a double main line, and I have an industrial loop with branch offs. So there'll be lots of train activity.
Oh, absolutely.
That's right. And a yard. That's where I gotta figure. That's where I gotta design the wiring for that, because I want to be able to control the yard from outside, because it's in the mechanical room. I got a bridge feeding the yard.
Yeah, this is one of my signals. I think Chuck CDP is wanting these.
That's one the Atlas, right?
No, this is actually a BLMA.
But Atlas you said they bought them out.
Atlas bought them out, but I will tell you the detail with these is like 10 times better than the Atlas ones. And they're the same price.
Can you still buy them though?
The BLMAs, you might be able to get them off of eBay, but I think the price has gone up on them because the detail is so much better. Let's take a look and see if I can find one.
I know OVR has the Atlas version on their website.
Yeah, I've got one of the Atlas ones.
Check this out, guy. There's a screen door on the front of the building. They actually give you a small piece of metal screen.
Oh, nice.
To put on the door.
There you go.
Cool as that.
Let's see. I'm seeing a single head for $40. Buy it now.
That's American.
Yeah.
Add times 1.25 for Canada. Add another $30 for shipping.
And I do not see any double heads, but I do see the signal bridge for 3 tracks. And that sucker's $100 American.
There you go, Grandpa.
He wants lots of alcohol.
Now, if it's Grandpa, he's into Bailey's, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, I got a 60-pounder of Crown Royal. I have a 40 and a 26er. I don't drink that stuff, so it's sitting here fucking dust.
Oh man, send it down here and mark the box gift. I'll find a way to thank you later.
Oh yeah. What, the Crown Royal?
Hey, I'll take some Crown.
I'll tell you.
I had about 10 bottles of whiskey that I got from work customers over the years, and I gave it all away. I don't drink.
Listen, if I cannot have Crown, I will even settle for Canadian Mist.
What's Canadian Mist?
It's it's like, I can't remember how they term it what the terminology is, but it's like like when they bottle it, the very beginning stuff is like the good stuff, and then it's kind of like the later stuff's a little weaker. And so a lot of the distilleries would go with like a generic brand.
Okay.
So it's like Canadian Mist and Crown's got the same, alcohol to content ratio.
Right.
It's got the same recipe, but it's like one has got a higher proof than the other.
Oh, okay. You need some Newfie Screech then.
It's like really close to moonshine.
The Screech is made in Newfoundland, but at one time it used to be 160 proof. Now it's only 40. Oof. It's like a rum.
The best moonshine I've ever had is some homemade stuff from a buddy of mine that doesn't live too far away.
My dad used to make beer when I was a kid, but that's as far as went for homemade brew.
This is my kind of kit. There's holes for everything and places they gotta go. I could build these all day.
There you go.
It's not
Screw that scratch build stuff. I'm a paint by numbers kind of guy.
Oh. I'm gonna kit bash a bunch of things in the fall. But it is fall now, but I'm not ready yet. I have about five kits now. I'm gonna make into one.
All right, so here is the Atlas signal.
Okay.
And I don't know if you can see it, but look at the wires just hanging out.
Yeah.
See, the BLMAs, you didn't have that problem. So.
Well, I started looking at the stuff once you mentioned it, because a friend of mine we were down laying track, and it says we got so much busy and we need some signals. I've never even thought of signals and now you're talking about it, so I'm looking into it, but something about that later.
I mean, like John 26:18 said, getting into signaling is expensive. The signals themselves are not expensive. It's everything else you got to have to make it work.
Well,
that's where it gets expensive.
I was in the hobby store today, and I noticed they had Walter's Seamaster signals. The controller was $114 Canadian.
Yeah.
But they're made for a crossing for a traffic crossing. I want signals for track eventually.
So what you got to have, depending on what system you have, depends on the other types of electronics you need.
Yeah.
I mean, signals, railroad signals do one of two things. They either protect a block or they protect a section or a turnout. They either protect a block or a turnout.
Right.
And of course, the ones that protect the turnout are also protecting a block. Which all the logic can be done within JMRI, which is great. But you have to have, all of the things that you need for block detection to work. You got to have, electronically controlled turnouts, so that would be like your turnout DCC controllers. And then you have to have signal decoders for each of your signals. And that's where it gets expensive.
Yeah, I'm not there yet.
Look, Nancy, it's a puppy.
It's a puppy.
Woof, woof. Is that like a water pump beside the puppy?
Yes. It's like a pump? Yes.
That's cool.
Hey, look at this. It looks like it's like some shovels and things that are kind of like leaning up against the wall.
Okay.
Kind of brooms and whatnot.
So just to kind of give an example, like if you just had like a, like a 4x8 sheet of plywood and you weren't really trying to do like, I don't know, several signals to cover several blocks, but if you just wanted the signals just to cover the turnouts on like a single crossover,
Right.
you would have to have four four signals, 2 being single headed and then 2 being double headed.
Okay.
Single headeds are going to cost you about $40 a piece. A double headed is going to be like 50 or 60. So, and then that's not including the decoders. Then, for your turnouts, you would need either like a tortoise, cobalt, some type of switching mechanism. For me, I use NCE switch 8s with tortoises.
Okay.
So, a tortoise is what, $15 a tortoise switch, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm using
Yeah.
the Walters turnout switch machines.
Okay, so how much do each of those cost?
Up here, about $26 Canadian, plus the you need a circuit board to power them, and a push button assembly, which is about $10.
Okay.
Right, but you're doing all those manual. Do you have a way of making those DCC?
They have the DCC chip included. It's on the switch machine. If I
Okay.
so right now, I'm only going to work with. I'm going to put a control panel and control them with a switch with the push buttons for now. They have it's all built in.
So Tim is asking about triple-headed signals. That gets really complex. A lot of railroads are not using triple heads anymore. They're actually going away from it. So here's the rules as to why you have a single, a double, and a triple. A single head, or the top head of any of the three, is for normal track speed. So if the track section is 55 miles an hour, that top signal is for that speed. If you have the second head, whether it's on a double head or a triple head, that's for, they call it not restricted track speed, but reduced track speed. So if the track speed is, say, 55, then that signal head means that you need to slow down to 35. And a lot of times you'll see that on divergings, at coming to a turnout. Because you definitely don't want to take a crossover going 55 miles an hour. You need to slow the train down to prevent derail because you're hitting that, the points.
Right.
Now, on a triple head, you'll see that the third one, and that is for restricted speed, which is 15 miles an hour. And a lot of times you'll see that like at big passenger terminals coming into big yards, or you'll see it like in the mountainous areas, depending on the type of trains and whatnot.
Yeah.
But you really don't see a lot of the triple heads anymore. A lot of the signal decoders, like RR circuits, which is what I've been using, they will do 2 heads. So you have a signal mast, which is the pole, and then each set of lights is called a head.
Okay.
So that one decoder can do either 2 singles or it can do 1 double. If you happen to have a triple, then you got to have 2 decoders to work that triple.
Okay. I know on the Walter switch machines, they have the provision for signaling. They have provisions for controlling the frogs. So they each have 2 micro switches on each switch machine.
Mm-hmm.
You can use one to power your frog, one to do something else. You can wire them up to DCC if you so wish. But right for now, I'm just going to go with push a button and operate the trains.
Right.
In fact, I'm taking my I have NC. I'm taking to the store next Thursday, and we're going to see what chip we have in my NC system, and we're going to upgrade it to the 1.65 chip. I need that for.
Oh yeah, I did that
control.
last year.
Tim, what railroad is up in your area? Because I have like Union Pacific here, and all of our signals, we have double heads. We don't have any triples. and that's along the Jonesboro sub, the Pine Bluff sub, the Hoxie sub, Memphis sub, White Bluff sub, Van Buren sub, and McGee subs. No. So I'm just curious because, different railroads they have their own guiding rules and things.
And I'm not sure what's up here. I know there's a CP track that crosses into the U.S. because if they class it as the Canadian track, the signaling is designed for the Canadian train for that one particular track. It's because of the Lake Superior, they got crossed into the U.S. But the American, I assume the American tracks will be the same as Canada, I guess, or close to it.
Yeah.
But signaling for me is a whole new territory.
Well, typically, most of the time you're only going to see one signal head.
Yeah.
Because you got to think if one of those heads cost $15,000, for the railroad,
right?
One of those with 3 heads, that's like a $45,000 signal.
Yes.
So they're not going to put those doubles and triples in areas they don't need it.
No. I think I would just put them in just because it looks cool.
Yeah. So Tim, that could be something about, what CSX doing. Like I said, here I'm Union Pacific. Now they do have some of the D-style heads that have 4 lights on it. And sometimes that 4th light could be that triple head. But a lot of times that when they have that 4th light, they have that lunar.
Yeah.
They got green, they got amber, they got red, and then they have that lunar, which is for guard restrict speed, 15 miles an hour. So, and if you see a flashing red, that's the exact same rule. SP was a huge railroad that used that lunar. Like they used it like crazy. So, and like I said, the triple head, that could be a CSX thing now. And I just know like Union Pacific's pretty much going away from the triple heads. They mostly have doubles. But it has to do with, like you would have a double or a triple at the throat of a turnout. It's just depending on how fast the, dispatch wants you to go over it. Are you going to go 35 or 15 through that turnout?
Like as of a year ago, I never had a train layout at all. I had trains, but no, I've never used them. And this is in a year and a half, I built a layout, starting from scratch.
Yeah.
And YouTube. There's so much stuff I learned from YouTube is unreal.
Oh, that's cool that CSX is using the lunar as well.
You got it built yet, Rick?
No, I wasn't going to build it. I just wanted to show it off. If I build it, well, you might see me more blood than building.
Well, the detail looks a lot better than the Walters detail instructions.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt you guys, but these instructions look awesome. Like it actually, gives you the numbers of the parts that you're supposed to need, each step of the way, and then it even tells you, like I was reading here. So there's 1 step, 2 step, and then when you get to 3, it says ready to paint, and it tells you exactly what you should be painting and when.
Okay, that's good. No extra
and then,
parts. You don't know yet.
Doesn't look like extra parts. I did see that I am missing one thing, but that's not a big deal.
Okay, so hey Rick, can I do a screen share?
Oh yeah, go ahead, bud.
Because I have found something that I think a lot of people are going to like. I think this is it. Share. Yeah, here we go. All right, so you could go to this website. It's called railroadsignals.us. Okay. And they have, this is for Southern Pacific, which you can see right here. But these are all the different aspects that you would see. And then on page 2, they have all the rules that explain.
Well, on my railroad, there's no rules, so I guess I'm okay.
Yeah, hey, you could highball if you wanted to. So, but I mean, like if you look at like rule 9.1.3 clear, I mean, these are all the different combinations you could have just to have that green signal. You know, approach diverging, you could have yellow over yellow or yellow, yellow, red, yellow over green. But approach diverging means that you're taking, you know, the diverging track on a turnout.
Yeah.
Approach restricting, that's typically what you see when coming into a yard. Or restricting. So I just wanted to share that. I plan on going over more on this next month when I do Sidetrack Sunday.
Yes.
And I'm hoping to have my buddy Steven shoot on with me. If not in October, it'd be November. I have to see when he can get off because he works for Union Pacific.
Well, that's a good trade.
So,
good job. Training.
Yeah, he's a conductor. And, of course, he grew up on, you know, the Ashley Drew Northern. And a lot of people have asked me a lot of questions to send his way. So I think we might do a part 2 on that as well.
My father-in-law worked for the THB before he became a minister. And then he actually used to live in near Phoenix for 10 years.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he went down there for a while.
So my grandpa worked for the Cotton Belt. He retired from the railroad less than 50 days when UP bought out the SP.
Okay. I have a Cotton Belt caboose somewhere. I collect cabooses.
Oh, okay. I got one in the other day. It's a roundhouse wooden caboose kit. I haven't put it together yet.
Actually made of wood?
No, it's made out of plastic, but it's supposed to look like a wooden caboose.
Well, my friend of mine brought today to our train bike get together at the park every Friday, and he brought a caboose that was made of wood.
Oh, really?
Going back, it was actually made in Canada, probably from the 40s.
Oh, wow. That's old.
Not China. No, not China. Made in Canada.
That's pretty cool. Hey, I'm going to see if I can find that caboose real quick.
And he had a Varney kit, too, made of wood.
What's a Barney kit?
Varney is a manufacturer of trains back in the 40s and early 50s. And they made locomotives. Hi, Mystic Southern.
Mystic, I'm not sure if that's an actual fact or if you're making a tree joke.
But yeah, that's there's a lot of stuff out there that you used to make and you can't get no more. I gotta see this caboose.
All right. I can't even believe I got this thing for $5 and $5 shipping.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, it hasn't even been built yet. So here we go.
Okay. Is that that's cool.
Yeah, I know it's got kind of a glare with my light. Let me turn my light off. And I get real dark, but it'll get that glare off of it.
That's cool.
And it does have a cupola.
Okay.
So the cupola would actually be on the end. It would be like right here, right above the logo.
And that's a 2-window caboose, not a 3.
Yeah, 2-window with a sliding door.
Yes. I need a bunch of 3 windows to convert to something else.
Now Cotton Belt, if I can find another one of these or another couple of these, Cotton Belt actually had some that they called a caboose coach combination.
Okay.
And they had, it was literally like from the sliding door up to the front was like window after window, like a coach.
Right.
And then sliding door back with a cupola on top. And that was the caboose.
I have a bunch of what you call bay window vans or caboose too. I have about 20 of those.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna get. I have. Are you familiar with the Bachmann 44-ton locomotives?
The GE 44 tonners?
Yes, yes. Well, I have a couple of those up here, and I was gonna take one of the motors out and put it in the caboose and power the caboose with that, and pull the train with a train of cabooses.
That's awesome. And isn't the 44 tonner? That's the one where the cab's in the middle, right?
Yes, yes, yeah. Bachmann made them. Problem with the gears always break on them.
Well, what you could do is just get a doodle bug and have your doodle bug pull your cabooses.
I have a doodle bug.
Oh, there you go. That's all you need.
That's it.
I have one. I have a doodle bug. TH&B. Doodle bug.
I've got a unlettered doodle bug. It's a Bachmann Spectrum, and I'm trying to find an unlettered coach to go with it.
Okay.
And I found some on eBay, but the price that they're selling them for is like $80, $90 for the coach. And I only gave $50 for the doodle bug.
I paid about $150 for mine. But my doodle bug technically is too long for a TH&B.
Okay.
An inch and a half too long. If you run into diehard train fans, they say, "Oh, that's too long." Wrong.
Now, is your doodle bug, is it a Bachmann Spectrum?
Yep. Yep.
Does it have a smoke unit in it?
I don't think so.
Because I noticed, like, on the roof of mine, like where the exhaust is located, it's like if the top of the roof is like stained with like oil.
I can go
or
get
smoke
it.
fluid.
You can hang on. I'll go get it.
Yeah, I've got mine here too.
Okay.
See, when I decal this one, Rick, it'll be decaled St. Louis Southwestern. That's why I wanted unlettered.
Oh.
I haven't even ran this thing. It's only DC, though. That would probably explain why. There we go.
That is so cool.
And it even has a guy
So long.
in the window.
How cool is that?
That's such a long car.
But see, like, I don't know if you can see it on camera or not. I'm going to have to turn the light back on. You see the oil stain?
Yeah. Is that intentional?
Well, see, it came to me that way. So I was wondering if the exhaust had a smoke unit in it. I've never taken it apart. I've never ran it.
I was just going to say, have you ever opened it up?
I mean, St. Louis Southwestern or Cotton Belt, they had motor cars, but they didn't look exactly like this.
Mm-hmm.
But not, I mean, Bachmann's really the only company I know that's made motor cars.
That's a hard one, Martin. A track mobile with sound. I've seen. I saw a video a while ago where a guy. I have a track mobile. Mine is only DCC, no lights, no sound. But I saw a guy did a video where I can't remember what decoder he put in there, but it was I think it was a 6-function decoder, and he actually added headlights and taillights to it. But those things were so small, I don't think I could ever attempt it.
I plan on putting sound in this one.
Ron's saying they do not have smoke in them.
So I wonder why it's got that like an oil stain on the top. Yeah, I'm looking at the instructions now, or the part diagram. Yeah, he's right. It don't.
Breakout.
So what's crazy with the Doodlebug is it's only powered by one truck.
Oh, that's weird. I mean, you could change that.
Yeah, it's got a PCB board with an 8-pin dummy board on it.
Oh, dang it.
Well, the back truck... Yeah, the back truck's not powered. But it's got rail pickups on it.
Mm. You know that
I'm back. Mine's packed away. I can't get to it right now.
Yeah, I just pulled out the instructions. They do not have a smoke unit.
Okay.
But it was like I was showing Rick. If you look on the top,
Yep.
see how there's that oil stain? It's like an oil slick.
Okay, yeah.
And I know, like, if you have a locomotive that's got a smoke unit in it, and if you ever turn it over on its side and put it in its case, it will leak out, and that's the same type of residue that you get.
Okay.
And it feels like that residue, so I'm wondering if someone might have thought this thing had a smoke unit in it or something.
Yeah. But mine's exactly like that, only it's painted TH&B, number 301. But technically, it's too long for the Doodlebug that they used to ride up here.
Well, and that's what I was telling Rick. I said, you know, Cotton Belt or St. Louis Southwestern had motor cars, but they didn't look exactly like this.
Yes.
So, but I'm wanting the coach. They have a coach that goes behind it.
Okay.
And I'm just wanting one of those because Cotton Belt used to rent them that way.
Mm. I am slowly collecting Great Northern boxcars.
Hey, Jason, you know that ADNN hopper we were looking at?
Number 3002.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
No, I missed it, but it went for $21 and $13 shipping.
That don't surprise me.
What's that for, Rick?
There was a hopper car that I was looking to get, but I was outbid on it on Evil Bay.
Oh, okay. I had a bunch of Walter's ballast hopper cars. I had 3 of them. I got them from the club, and I sold them to a guy for $120. He wanted them, so here you go.
Big up, Jason. There's a question for you from.
Yeah, I'm fixing to answer it.
Discovery.
Just for John.
He's an expert on decoders and boxcars.
There's your answer.
And how'd you do the pickups?
These are actually electrical pickups. So you can do it one of 2 ways. You can either buy the electrical trucks, which is the simplest, or you could take a KD spring, a coupler spring that goes in the coupler box, and fan it out and use the sides of the coupler spring as wipers. I think I got another car. Here we go. Let me grab this one here.
And what's the advantage of a decoder in a boxcar? Just for noise?
You
Sound,
get the
lights.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is not the prettiest job, just FYI, but I mean, it gets the job done. I don't know if y'all can see that. There we go.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn that light off. Oh, that made it worse, didn't it?
I get the idea.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's picking up the it's focusing in on your logos behind you.
Let me see here. So I've got this one here. You can see I've got it to this side. And then this one here is down to the bottom side.
Okay.
But if you do it this way and you don't have both rails picking up, put in a current keeper. It really helps.
I thought a current keeper, but I'm not sure if they'll fit in switches is easy.
Well, the decoders that are in these box cars, they're Soundtrack's sound cars. They are an N-scale decoder, so they're really small. So, like,
yes. But
there we go. That looks a little better. See, it's a small N-scale decoder. It's not that big, and then you just pop the speaker in at the bottom. And that's a 28 millimeter speaker.
I had to cut away when we did a decoder into my Kato NW2s. We had to modify the frame to make room for them.
Oh yeah, I'm fixing to go through that myself.
So there's no room for anything.
Yeah, I've got a Kato NW2. It's a Nisi and John Arthur are going to be a little upset with me because it's painted in Seaboard airline, but it's going to get repainted and re-decaled to Cotton Belt's yellow and gray scheme. A lot of people don't know about that paint scheme.
It's okay. I do that too.
So
Lynn, you should have called Tom. He could have put on his Daisy Dukes for you.
But I have 2 Kato NW2s and 2 Broadway NW2s. And a friend of mine has a pair of NW2 undecorated. And I'm trying to buy them off him, but get them repainted to TH&B because they had 4 of them on. They had 4 of them on the tracks between 1950 and 55. I have every diesel that TH&B had in their lifetime on my railroad. Every one.
that's cool.
So there's 4 NW2s, 4 SWs, 3 GP9s, and 7 GP7s.
So did they have any Baldwin VO 1000s?
No.
Okay.
No.
Cotton Belt had some. I've got one. I've got a VO 1000. I'm going to do the NW2, which they had. And that's going to be my 2 yard switchers for 1960.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I've got a whole bunch of other stuff as well. I've got an Alco S3. I've got and that's by Atlas. I got me a new Rapido Switcher 1200.
I have an Alco S3.
And then,
right here.
Yeah, some of these I can reach. Some of them I cannot.
It is Alco RS3.
RS3? Okay, so RS3, I've got those as well.
New York Central.
So here are my RS3s. Here's one of them.
Yes. And Cotton Belt.
Yep, I got 2 of them. I've also got what they call an RSD and RSD5.
I think I have an RS1 in Santa Fe.
Well, the RS3 and the RS2s, they're very similar to a GP7.
Yep.
Very similar.
Here, Rick. Here's a RS1 in Rock Island.
Yeah.
And what's cool about the RS1 is look at the gas tank or the fuel tank. It's like a round barrel.
Oh.
See, the
Then mine might not be
RS2s,
this.
RS2s, they did not have the round barrel.
Let me see.
Let me get a knife.
This was actually the first locomotive that I put a decoder in. You know what? I don't even think I put the fuel tank back on.
So I haven't even played with this one yet. It's a Rapido.
Now, that the new one?
That's the new one.
Because
I haven't even played with it yet.
Because the hobby store I deal with up here, they had a brand new Rapido SW1200, brand new from the factory. It was soaked in oil.
That one is
back on.
Yeah, that looks like a RS1.
Could be.
It could be an RS2 as well.
Funny thing is, it does not have the indicator on the side where to say whether it's front or back.
It would be long hood forward.
Yeah. Yeah, but this was my first locomotive. I decided to put a 4-function decoder in it, and I changed it from incandescent bulbs to LEDs.
Oh, cool.
That was my first little one.
But I'm having a problem trying to get this thing off of it. It's like packed on. Golly. I'm afraid if I get that thing off, I'm not going to get it put back on.
Yeah.
Don't fuss with it, because you'll wind up putting it on the floor.
Yeah.
Now,
I like the stickers, though.
There you go.
100% grade A nerd certified. I will take it.
There. New York Central, RS3. I bought this one here near your place, near you, Rick.
Oh, hang on. Let me come back. What do you got?
It's an RS3 New York Central.
Okay, where'd it come from?
I bought this from a hobby store called Star Hobby. They were in Annapolis, Maryland.
Oh, that's down by Ray.
Yeah, that's close to Ray.
Yeah, it's in the ballpark. Yeah, it's about two and a half hours from me.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's definitely right around where Ray is. Yeah.
Yes, that's where I got that.
Now here's the S3.
Here's the. I think I have one of those.
Yeah. This is an Alco S3.
I got something like that. Hang on. I put a decoder in this too.
Alco is really good at their naming schemes for their models. Because like you had like the PA or the PAs and the PBs. That might be an S. I don't know. What number is that? 2156. That's not an S3. That's higher. That might be like an S9, S12.
They all look the same to me.
Well, okay, look at your hood. Look how high your hood is.
Right.
All the way up to your cab.
Right.
See, mine's lower.
Oh.
See, like mine's got the horn.
And
See the horn.
2 windows.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hey, I can tell you a good website to go to, Rick, on the Southern Pacific, Cotton Belt, and TNO stuff. It's called SPRailfan.net. ESPEE.railfan.net.
Here's my favorite caboose.
A bobber. That's cool. Hey, dude, that's perfect for the logging industries.
Yeah. See, the only problem is I'm not 100% sure. This has the old horn hook coupler on it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to replace that.
Contact Katie. They'll know how. I'm sure Katie's got a type of coupler for it.
Probably. It depends how it comes up. See, some of the old Cato locomotives had a plastic rubber pin to hold the coupler on.
All right, here's the VO 1000. And this is a Stewart Hobbies.
Which is now Bowser, I think it is.
Yeah. I like how the exhaust is like off to one side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's cool.
But that's a Baldwin VO 1000. And it's even got interior details, so it's not an old Stewart. I would say it's fairly new, and it's even got the extensions for the fuel or the exhaust.
Exactly, Tim. Little caboose to contradict the big bridge.
There we go. So that's like one of the extensions. You could take the small stacks out and put the tall ones in.
Oh, that's neat.
Now, is Cotton Belt still running down there, Jason?
No, so Cotton Belt was officially liquidated into the SP in 1992. And that's about the time that SP and Rio Grande merged.
Okay. Same as New York Central merged with what was it, Illinois? What's it?
Pennsylvania.
And Central merged. And then they went.
Yeah, Penn Central was what? Pennsylvania and New York Central, and they became Penn Central.
That's right. Yes.
So Cotton Belt was technically owned by the SP as a subsidiary since 1932. So they were a separate company for like 60 years. Originally, they had their own different paint schemes.
Yeah.
And then, the board decided to just adopt all the SP paint schemes.
Yeah.
But they did have their differences.
Yeah, same as, so it's like TH&B was partially owned by CP Rail and New York Central. And eventually, CP bought out New York Central shares. But before that, there used to be a Hudson. We had two of them up here, 501 and 502. Well, the tender was converted into a steam generator, and that steam generator is in New York City, repainted as New York Central. But it's still standing to this day. That's cool.
Yeah, Lynn, I was just showing. Lynn said cut the coupler off the wheel, off the truck, and then glue a Katie coupler on there. But that's not on the wheel.
No,
It
it's
looks
not.
like it's sitting in a box, but I don't know if that's proper height for a Katie coupler. I'm almost thinking I'd probably have to cut out that whole box just to get a coupler box in there.
No, I think you could take that coupler out and put in like a Katie with the whiskers on it. Either number 148 for standard head or 158 for the scale head. And then put a screw in a washer.
Rick, you could also take another car ahead of that and do a transition car.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Without changing at all.
Now this car is quite some years old. I don't know exactly who made it or what year, but look at the detail in the center of that car.
Yeah, that's not bad for a car being that old.
See, it looks like that coupler is held by a little clip.
Yeah, it does.
It's definitely spring loaded.
Yes.
I bet you Katie's got a coupler for that.
Oh,
You'd be surprised what they have. It's probably one of their odd ball numbers.
But you need to know, is there a make though?
I have no idea.
So what you can do is take pictures of it and email Katie support. And I promise you they'll get with you.
That's a great idea, actually.
So I've got this locomotive here, James.
Yep.
This is a Bachmann. It's one of the newer ones, DCC.
Yes.
And this one was originally a Southern Pacific.
And what is that? An F7?
That is an F7.
Okay.
And where Bachmann messed up is, I'm going to show you the nose. Ooh, that is bad. Okay, maybe at an angle. Here we go. So where Bachmann messed up is all SP locomotives have the main headlight, which has got a Mars strobe.
Yes.
But on the top of the door, they have another headlight.
Okay.
Cotton belts didn't have that. Cotton belts only had one light. They never had the Mars.
Okay.
And so they would actually have their herald in the location of where the second headlight would be, and then they would have the locomotive number at the bottom.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you might be able to see that a little better.
Yeah.
And then the other difference that Cotton Belt had that the SP didn't is the grab irons. SP's grab irons were white. Cotton Belts were all yellow.
Oh, okay.
So that was another way to determine. But, I mean, from a distance, you could tell that this is a Black Widow if you didn't see the name of it. But was it a Cotton Belt? Was it Southern Pacific? You had to look for those minor details to find that.
Yes. It's cool.
Rick, don't you have a KD coupler kit?
I do.
You do?
I just
don't
remembered
have a
I
KD.
did, but I do. I have a
don't
testing kit.
KD
Yeah.
coupler kit.
Well, you might want to get after that, Rick.
All I got is Crown Royal. I don't have any of that. But
Now, I got some of this stuff that my brother brought for me from Germany, but I won't crack it open.
that's good.
It's called Taboo.
That's
Oh.
wrong.
But at
I got some
As
bourbon.
January last year, I didn't have anything in trains at all, and now I got so much stuff now to do it all.
You got how much that I got?
You probably got more.
I
You're
couldn't
having
believe
it.
I couldn't believe the other night when Ray was saying he's got 50 some locomotives or something like that. I'm like, how?
Yeah, no, he's got me beat. I guarantee I have half the locomotives that he has.
Well, I got at least 45 locomotives.
But
Gosh,
Ray collects any type of railroad. Like, I'm just trying to stick to the ones that I plan on running.
Yeah, I only I got five. Well, I have a couple other ones too because we created. And there was a big train derailment in eastern Canada about 5 years ago. It was a major, and it was owned by Central Maine and Quebec. Well, now CP bought it. Well, I bought an Athearn Genesis and repainted that locomotive to be like the new ones on the road today. Probably cost me more than double the price of the locomotive. I bought the locomotive used. I needed dynamic brakes. We found that in the States. The headlights weren't in the right spot, so we moved them to the right spot. Then we added all the details to it. Time it was done, it was over $500.
Well, I don't know. I might be able to compete with Ray because I just pulled up my JMRI operations portion.
Yes.
Just for my 1960 era. That's not including 76 and 96. I'm at 22 locomotives.
Marty's online.
Marty's
Hi, Marty.
here.
Marty's here.
What's up, Marty?
But we had last year. We had a doctor who donated his entire collection to the club.
Wow.
He had about 200 locomotives, and I lost track of the rolling stock. I got a lot of blue box stuff, and we were buying and selling it to the club members. I bought all kinds of stuff, and some I gave away to friends. Here, wanted this, and I gave it away. But I must, if I count them, I probably got about 40 locomotives.
Well, say like, so I'm gonna pick on Ray, even though Ray's not here. I'm still gonna pick on him.
Poor Ray.
He's a good buddy of mine, so I can do that, and he knows it's all in all good fun. Ray, he's got a huge collection, but his stuff is spaced out. Excuse me. You know, like he's not era specific by any means, and of course, I used to be that way. So that's kind of, you can, I guess you can say I'm the, you know, the pot's calling the kettle black. You know,
You're a convert now.
yeah, I know, right? But now I'm working towards getting era specific, and so like I've got like for example, like I've got 2 SD9s. All right, I got one in Black Widow. I've got one in Bloody Nose. The Black Widow is for one era. The Bloody Nose is for another era. So, and that's just an example. You know, I've got some locomotives that could, you know, stretch multiple eras, but, you know, they're not going to look right if I try to weather it, because if I'm running a locomotive in 76 that was built in, say, 74, then it's not going to be heavily weathered as if I was to run it in 96.
Right.
So, I don't know. I probably have more locomotives than Ray does, you know, because I'm running 3 different eras. But, you know, as far as my rolling stock goes, I easily have close to 300, not including passenger cars.
I don't have that many. I have quite a few, but I don't have enough.
And I don't even think I have everything cataloged, because I got that big shipment in from William, you know, Train Junkie. And I finally counted up how much he sent me. It was 59 cars.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
Which, of course, all of them, you know, there's quite a few duplicates. So I might be, you know, getting rid of those or using those for weathering practice, you know, things like that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But I haven't cataloged any of those yet. And right now, JMRI is saying for 1960, I have 140 cars.
Oh, geez.
That's just for that one era. That's not for the other 2 eras.
See, I'm not worried about era, but I guess I run from 1950 to early 80s. That's the lifespan of TH&B from the diesel side of things. Like TH&B was in the 1900s. They used to actually have a coal shipping lane that ran from the U.S. across Lake Erie to Port Maitland to haul coal to the steel mills. It was, but it's gone now. It's, you know, it's all CP rail now, and a lot of the tracks we had up here are all gone. But so that's. But I do have a steamer, the Hudson, because that was my father-in-law gave me one. So
Lynn,
Lynn, if you send it to me through Facebook Messenger, yeah, I can forward it on to Rick.
if you have it in email, just go on my channel and look in the about page. My email's there.
So, Rick, you know what that means, right?
What?
Since you got that logging bobber, you need a Shea locomotive.
that's a steamer.
Yeah, but that's going to look at well. It's going to look at a place. I don't care. I get a Shay. Well, you know, I had mentioned that at one time, but Shay told me in the chat that he wouldn't come over. So I don't know
But
why.
it's your railroad.
Well, and that's why he's not here.
No rules. No rules.
All right, looks like Lynn sent something. So let me see if I can. Oh wow. Okay.
That's
see
a good one. Jason.
Save.
All I need is carbon dioxide.
Carbon
I will
dioxide.
make the rest.
Oh
You're welcome, Mystic.
So.
All right, Rick, I'm fixing to send you some pictures on Google Chat.
Okay, let me pull it up.
I should be going. So it's 12:30 in our time zone.
Yes, it is.
I got to be up at 5:30 Central.
What for?
I have something going on with the Scouts. I was actually supposed to be camping tonight.
Oh, that's
And-
Saturday. That's right too.
And this week has just not been a good week.
Mm,
So Amanda's car, the brake booster went out on it.
right.
We put a replacement brake booster on it and went to town and didn't even make it to town, and all the brakes seized up on the car
Oh,
while we were driving down the road.
what kind of car is it?
It's a 2013 Ford Edge.
Oh, my buddy just lost the engine on his Edge.
Ooh. Yeah, don't give me that bad juju. I don't need any of that. But no, I had to go and hunt down another brake booster. So the one that I got was a defect. It had a defect to it.
Right.
So we got it fixed last night, and I did not get a chance to pack up for this camp out and stuff. And it's for the older Scouts, and so I'm gonna go up tomorrow at the Scout camp and help out. For those who know, about the BSA, there's the honor group called the Order of the Arrow, and I'm a part of that. And we go up in the spring every year and try to get, Scout camp ready for summer, and then in the fall we tear it down.
Oh, okay.
And get it ready for winter. So, and I'm going up there tomorrow to help them with that, and then I'm just going to come back home tomorrow evening. It's only about a 2-hour drive from where I live, so it's not too far.
Okay. Look what Rick found.
Yeah, I just sent those to him from Lynn.
Okay.
So that's actually Lynn McCurdy's.
Oh, okay.
Tim, you're exactly right, because so in order for me to get the brakes to unseize on the side of the road, and people do not know how to slow down and pull over or shift to the other lane. I had to take the battery, or my brother had to take the battery out and the air intake out, so that way he could reach back there to pull the vacuum plug off the brake booster to get the brakes to no longer be seized. And then I had to drive it back about 10 blocks to the house with no brakes.
Ooh.
So
that's a Bachmann that
Yeah.
Lynn's got. But
yeah,
his
that one's
is
a
all-
Bachmann.
His is all free up there at the top where
Yeah,
a
it's
box would
different.
go.
Yes.
So maybe if the height is the same, I might be able to just do the same.
I'm wondering
I'll
if
try my
yours is
cable.
like a AHM maybe.
That's a good question. There are literally no markings on it unless something's on the inside. I haven't opened it up yet.
I know someone who would know.
Who?
Ray.
Ray.
Well, oh yeah, Ray would know. Question is, do I want to start that conversation?
Not today. Maybe.
See,
Maybe
Ray's channel is more like the Model Railroad Museum.
That's true.
Is he doing this Sunday?
Yeah, he's this Sunday.
So it's going around the clock.
Oh gosh.
So I mean, we talked about Hooters, or I missed out on it, but Hooters was the topic of the conversation last month.
Oh yes.
Right.
Too.
I don't know if y'all saw my comment in his layout update video earlier this week, but I was asking him about the building he put on there. I was thinking it was the Hooters building. He said, nope. I said, what is it, Wiener Schnitzels?
It's probably that. Well, he said he was going to scratch build a big pecker.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I can think it could
Or is
be.
it Mr. Pecker or
Oh.
something like that? I forget the name of the restaurant. Now I'm going to look that up. It's in Maryland.
Well, he did show us a picture of it, didn't he?
He did.
Yes.
He did.
He's got to make room
Big
for
rooster.
it now.
Yep.
He has no room
Well-
on his layout.
I told him, I said he needs to take KFC off the layout and put Hooters in its place.
KFC. They're going down the tubes too.
Oh, God, tell me about it. I don't know how they're still in business where I live. The city I live in, we only have like 35,000 to 40,000 people, right? You know, we've got a KFC. Oh, that's awesome.
Big old rooster standing right outside.
Foghorn Leghorn at its finest.
Yep.
Yeah. I wonder
So-
if there's a license agreement for that.
I don't know, man. But like, I don't understand how KFC is still in business where I live with like 35,000 to 40,000 people, because we have Popeyes, we got Zaxby's, we now just got Slim Chickens, which is another chicken place,
Yeah.
Zach's
and
Chicken?
Chick-fil-A's coming too.
We have Popeyes.
Chick-fil-A
up
will
here.
blow them all out of the water.
Yeah.
Once
I don't know,
Chick-fil-A
man.
opens, everybody
Popeyes is
can
big
do it.
here.
Really?
Yeah, well, it's Louisiana based,
yeah.
so
That's true. That's
Well, they
true.
own Burger King and Tim Hortons now.
Who's that?
The Popeyes, the parent
Yeah.
company, owns Tim Hortons and Burger King.
Okay.
So
So, I mean, I just don't see how they're still in business. I really don't.
I don't miss fixing the motors for chicken farmers. I tell you.
Rick goes there and stands up.
Yeah.
Oh, where's Ray when we need him?
Because that's what I did for a living. I fix motors for industry. I mean, the real things, the real DC stuff, not the small toy stuff.
Yeah, see, Mystic John, he knows what I'm talking about when it comes to Popeye's chicken.
I've only had it once.
So I have never. So my wife gets on me all the time. I have never had Chick-fil-A, and I have never had Popeye's chicken. Now they are building a Popeye's chicken around the corner from my work, so hopefully within a month, I should at least have Popeye's chicken. So I'll keep you updated on that one.
Okay.
It's good. Go for the spicy. If you like spicy food, spicy chicken.
I've only been once. We haven't been for a while. I like the homemade stuff more often.
Now, it's not as good as what my friend makes. And I mean, Chick-fil-A is good too. Like, their Chick-fil-A sauce is really, really good. But like Popeyes, I always get the blackened ranch. The Mardi Gras mustard's all right. But no, when I was in college, my professor was born and raised in Lafayette.
Right.
So Louisiana, and that's Raging Cajun country.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
he is one of those that all of the students would have to tell him every class, slow down on your talking.
Oh,
He's one of those, and when he gets going, he gets going. But he would bring us some of his homemade cuisine to class, and if you could not tolerate any type of spice, you're best not eating it. For him, Louisiana hot sauce is a sin. You use Tabasco.
Oh,
Yeah, he said Louisiana hot sauce is not hot sauce.
well, I can't eat hot sauce anymore, so it doesn't matter. I'm a plain guy these days.
But yeah, I mean, he's made some good stuff. Boudin, Gator Tails.
what was that first one?
Boudin.
What is that?
It's like it's rice. It's like rice and sausage rolled up into pork skins and then cooked.
Oh, I want some of that. I'd never heard
Yeah.
of that.
It's
That'd
good.
That'd be a super hot dog.
Yeah. It's like a hot dog, but once you cut it open, it's filled with rice. Mystic knows what I'm talking about. It's spelled Boudin, Boudin. So you have to look it up. It's really good stuff. Yep, habanero pepper sauce.
I like habanero pepper sauce.
That's good stuff.
I can't handle it no anymore. Yeah, I was younger, it was easier, but
All right, I'm just playing around with some of these pieces over here.
You ain't got it put together yet, man. You're getting as bad as Heath.
No, I wasn't. I was reading the instructions. I was doing.
Okay, well, you're not as bad as Heath because Heath don't read the instructions. So
Well, check this
do you
out.
know how to read?
Yeah, trees can read. Trees can read. Look at the connection on this. It's actually like tongue and groove flooring.
oh, that's cool.
Should I text Heath and wake him up? I have his
No.
phone number.
No.
You don't want Heath. Man.
No.
He's been working more often now, so he's hiding out a lot.
Yep. Oh, I wish that would focus.
I'm actually happy that he's finally got some work.
Yeah, I've been off work for 18 months, but I don't want to go back.
Lynn, you're absolutely right. Ethan is an expert at putting together in-scale doghouses. I'm still waiting on him to put an in-scale mailbox together.
That looks pretty good, Rick. That's pretty easy. Looks interesting.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's quality. That ain't like
So
Walker.
simple, Heath could do it.
Don't tell him that.
Hey, but you got to make him get the in-scale one.
That's true.
O scale. O scale. Let's see it. O scale.
But no, going back to some of that cuisine, he would like bring us like duck gumbo,
Wow.
turtle soup.
Oh,
I mean,
no turtles. My wife loves turtles. No, can't
He's
eat turtle.
he brought
I got-
baked rattlesnake was another one he's brought
Oof.
us. I mean, just a wild, like, no beef, no chicken, no turkey, no pork. It's like all these other exotic animals.
So couple years ago, we sorry, I'm in the train room looking for my my other glue in my.
Oh, you're in John's room.
No, I came back here to see John's place.
Yes, etouffee.
Couple years now, etouffee. I know I've never had it, but I've heard of it.
And jambalaya.
Jambalaya. Oh, I could die for a good jambalaya. So a couple years ago, this was many years ago. I was dating this woman who had family in upstate Pennsylvania, like literally like in a cabin in the woods kind of place, and we went over to their house one year for Thanksgiving, and they when I asked them what was on the menu, all the normal stuff came out, and then someone said, "Oh yeah, you got to try the bear balls," and I'm like, "Bear balls? I don't think I'm going to be having bear balls. Doesn't even sound like appetizing to me." But it wasn't until we were halfway through the meal and I was forced to try one of these bear balls. It turns out that it's not what you're thinking. It's literally a meatball made of bear meat. It's not a bear testicle, which is what I was thinking.
So I was thinking more along the lines of a Rocky Mountain oyster.
I've never heard that before. That's a new one on me. What is
There's
it?
a train called the Rocky Mountaineer. Jason,
Do what?
there's a train up here called the Rocky Mountaineer.
So do y'all know what a Rocky Mountain oyster is?
No.
Let's see if anybody in chat knows what a Rocky Mountain oyster. I've had Rocky Mountain oysters, a bit chewy. Okay, Lynn knows what they are.
I will not eat them.
I've never heard of them.
Rick's gonna put that model together already.
Now I'm
He's getting
I'm
ready.
sitting here. I might as well do something, right?
Yeah, might as well.
Well, I ain't gonna
Yep,
get
Mystic
going
red
now.
beans and rice is another good one too. I mean, that's a good side.
Yeah.
Now at Popeyes, I typically get the mashed potatoes with the Cajun gravy, but their red beans and rice is pretty good.
But I'm
What
gonna
is
go, guys.
so? Wait. What is a Rocky Mountain oyster?
I have no idea.
You got to tell us. You can't leave us. In
Train
suspense
Fan
here.
120 is telling you.
Wait.
Rocky Mountaineer is a
I've
train
never
that flows
eaten
through the
one.
Rockies.
Oh.
The train.
Yeah, no thanks.
Train. I don't
Yeah,
like
Train
fish.
Fan 120.
Train
train.
Fan 120.
I don't like fish, so I don't talk fish. Trains. A Rocky Mountaineer train is full of iron and steel.
I like Tim's. Tim's explanation is great. Rubbery things, yeah. Oh,
Rubbery
Rocky
things
Mountain
suck.
oyster
Yeah,
is beef.
I agree, Nancy.
Well, that's true.
True. It's true. Tim said it better. Here's a famous restaurant across the street. All right.
That must be where Lynn had Rocky Mountain oysters.
Well, I'm gonna go, guys. You have a nice chat.
All right, James.
It's good seeing you,
For the next
brother.
one. Yeah.
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
next one.
We'll see you on Sunday.
I'll be there. Yes.
Yep, we'll be
Maybe
around.
that. We have company coming over. I'm not sure I can get away though.
That's do
We'll
like
see.
Anthony Dodge does and try to find a way to get it on the family TV.
There you go.
I can do that.
I'm sure. I'm sure they will love it. It's Race Channel.
That or it's a good way to get them out.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that too.
Bye, guys.
All
All right,
see
take
you,
care, James.
Bye.
All right, now here's a stupid question for you. I'm guessing these little nubs on here, they come off. You're supposed to take them off.
I've
look
never
like
put one of these
flashing.
kits together.
I wasn't sure. I've only ever put a bridge together before, and the UPS plant, and they didn't have these things. But I'm guessing that's just flashing for production.
Maybe. It kind of looks like it. Like where the plastic goes in the mold.
Yeah, well, it's like where these circle things are, like from. It looks like.
Yeah, that's where it goes in the mold. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You should be able to pop those out. Yeah, don't get sap everywhere.
How's Amanda feeling?
Oh, Amanda's good. Amanda's good. What about yours? Your whole family?
Oh, they're all good. They're all good. I think I'm the only. So the kids are good. They swear they taste different. With everything they eat now is yucky and it doesn't taste right. But I mean that could be either they're just playing around or they may not have their taste buds back yet. But it's funny.
Amanda's taste still hasn't come back.
Right. So Jen has the only thing that Jen is suffering with is she now is experiencing like a lot of fatigue. She gets tired very easy.
Yeah, that's normal.
For me, I have like it. The only way that I can describe it is, you know how when you go to a campfire and you breathe in smoke and you get that like burning feeling in your chest. So when I do something strenuous, like go out and cut the lawn or lift something heavy, afterwards I have that like burning feeling, and it feels like it's just constantly there. There's no cough associated with it or anything, so I don't know what's causing that. But.
So Amanda totally lost smell, totally lost taste. Me and
Yep.
Aaron, we never caught it. We didn't even isolate
good.
really, and I don't even know how we did not catch it.
That's good for you guys.
Unless we caught it before and they said we didn't have COVID and we got natural antibodies. That's the only other way I could think about it. But I don't know. Like her smell is starting to come back, but it's all jacked up.
Yep.
We were in Lowe's one day and we were walking to one of the end of the stores, and this guy's putting chipboard, on a cart. So it's the plywood that's made out of wood chips that's glued together. And the smell was strong. And Amanda was like, that smells like chocolate chip cookies.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, Amanda, that is glue. You are smelling glue.
So it's weird when I lost my my taste and my smell. The only good thing that came, well, it was both a good thing and a bad thing. I couldn't smell poop diapers, which was a blessing and a curse. It was good because, hey, I couldn't smell poop diapers, but that just meant I had to keep checking diapers every hour to make sure there wasn't any chocolate pudding in there.
I'm glad I don't have to deal with that no more.
Dude, I was just talking with Jen the other day, and I said, do you realize that we have been changing diapers for 7 years straight? 7 years straight now. So thankfully, hopefully within the next 2 years, that's all done and over with. So we shall see.
So Isabella's the last one?
Yes. Unless there's a freak accident, she better be the last one, or I'm calling the UPS guy. Find that bastard. Because I'm sorry, I question. I messed with Jen a lot, and it's funny how when I was born, I was blonde haired and blue eyed when I was born, and then as I got older, my hair darkened and my eyes turned brown, and I'm the handsome guy you see today. So when Kenzie was born, she is blonde haired and blue eyed, and usually they say if that's going to change, it usually does within the first 2 years. Well, she's 7 now, and she's still blonde-haired and blue-eyed. And I'm trying to think back to who the mailman was 7 years ago. that just doesn't seem right. Now,
I got one even better. Even better.
Go ahead.
We've chased it. We could not find it. Me and my brother are the only two in my family on both sides, my mom and my dad's side, and we chased it back several generations, couldn't find it. We're the only two lefties. Everybody else is right-handed.
Yeah, that's another thing. My daughter is a lefty. No one that we know of on my side of the family, I have an older half brother who is a lefty, but we attribute that to his other side of the family. No one who is a direct bloodline is a lefty, but yet
pedigree.
My daughter from the get-go, as soon as she put a crayon in her hand, she put it over to the left and just went lefty and can't figure it out. Strange.
So I was born with brown eyes, but I had blonde hair, and of course it's darkened up. My brother was born with blue eyes, and he was a cotton top as a kid, but his hair is more kind of like dirty blonde, I guess what you would call it. It's like that blondish brown color.
Mm-hmm.
And both of my parents have green eyes, so I don't understand how we didn't get green eyes. So I don't know. It's weird how all that works. Now, my grandpa has brown eyes, the one that worked for the railroad.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know of anybody in our family that's got blue on either side.
Interesting. I've always told Jen, she knows my I don't want to say this and wind up regretting it later. The type of woman that I'm most attracted to, I'll put it that way, is a dark-haired, green-eyed woman.
Nothing wrong with that.
So,
oh, you're talking about Rita.
See, Rita. Wait, hang on. Let's roll that intro again.
Hey, Greg. That's a pretty cool intro.
See now, up in the top left-hand corner, see what I added? I even got her to wear my T-shirt and everything.
That's awesome. So, Greg, Mixed Summer Railway N-Scale is here.
Oh, hey, Greg.
That means if you stay on much longer, you'll have Artie here in a minute, too. I mean, Creepy's here, too, so you got Creepy as well, and Ron Brights. So the only one you're missing is Artie.
Artie!
Man, I got to be up in 5.5 hours.
You better go to sleep, dude.
Yeah, I got a busy day tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be taking out a cedar post fence and moving it and putting it in another location.
At your place or?
At the Scott Reservation.
Oh, at the reservation. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm not doing it by myself. Ain't no way in heck I'm doing that by myself.
Gotcha.
So, all right, bud. Yeah, I'm a cut on out so I can get my butt in the bed.
Sounds good, brother. I appreciate you coming up and hanging out.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
It's been fun. Take it easy. Good luck tomorrow. I'll be down at Jerry's. We got a project coming up that you'll see soon.
Is it something to do with the trolleys?
Nope, nothing trolleys.
Oh.
It was my idea, something I needed his help on, and something that was both woodworking and railroad related. So we'll have some videos coming up on his channel and some coming up on mine. So hopefully it's going to be cool.
Hopefully it's teaching people how to build proper bench work.
No.
Because somebody needs to. Because I've seen some of these videos with the bench work, and I'm like, how's that still standing?
Did you see Steve 87's PSAP's video?
Help video. I made a comment in it. I'm hoping he takes it and runs with it. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think it's for Nancy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He used 2x2s for the legs.
Right.
And I told him what I've used is 1x4s and 1x2s and made L girders.
Yes.
That is a whole lot more stable than 2x2s.
Well, I mean, he can keep the 2x2s, but I mean, the easiest solution would be to put some X's in between them, and that'll solve it.
Well, she's got to be able to get it under the table, though, with her wheelchair.
I mean, depending on if he puts it, that's true. I guess if he puts them on the end, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
But he can always put X's on the end, and then small little 45s,
you could do that
on the front.
Yeah, he could do that.
That'll solve that problem. That'll take care of the wobble.
But that's what I'm saying. If you do the L girders, you don't have wobbles.
That's true. Unless you've got an uneven floor.
Yeah.
Nancy said yes for me.
Yeah. Yeah, L girders is the strongest. I mean,
well, you get more of a footprint to sit down on. That's the big deal.
Well, not just that, but if you do it right, which I know Steve would, but if you build them right, then you're preventing the boards from warping.
Right.
Because you got a flat this way, and then the other one's this way, and you butt them together. It prevents them from warping in either direction.
Right.
So.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bolt it to the walls.
Yeah, just make it a shelf layout.
Wobble. There you go. Shelf layout's not bad.
No.
Can't beat it. All right,
Yeah.
brother, go get some sleep.
Yep. Yeah, I need to get out. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night or a good day. I mean, it is Saturday, so
It's Saturday.
have a great weekend, everyone.
Tell the family I said hello and you take care, bud.
We'll do it. Take care.
All right, see you.
Bye.
Well, I ain't tired, and I'm not going to bed anytime soon. So I am going to. Oh, I just closed my screen. You believe that? I'm going to post a link once more in the chat if anybody wants to jump up there. More than welcome to. If not, I'll just put the camera back down here on the bench and continue building my model. I guess it means I'm going to have to pay attention to chat now that Jason's gone. Otherwise, I'm just talking to myself. Understandable, Tim. Not a problem. Ron, why don't you get up here? Hey, there's Greg. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Rick, how you going?
Good. How's everything?
Yeah, not too bad, Rick.
That's
Thought
good.
I better jump in as soon as you were left by yourself.
Yeah, you never know what trouble I'll get into by myself.
I know. I just got back from setting up a live stream for tomorrow.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's it's a StreamYard that I do on Facebook, but we set up the cameras. So there's 2 cameras, vision mixer. I don't know. There's 6 monitors.
Wow.
It's big. The only problem is now we've got to look at a new mixer, audio mixer, not a vision mixer. So, because what we're finding is that we've got a different mix inside than what goes out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a big problem. So I've been working on that today, but yeah. So yeah, we've got like an 85-inch. I've got a video coming out. I keep saying it, but because I've been in and out of hospital having tests and stuff, I haven't got there yet.
Right.
But we've got an 85-inch TV, and which is the main monitor. But we have a 12-inch monitor on a lectern, and we have a 24-inch monitor on a stand with a camera, and we have a 32-inch monitor on the back wall, and then we have a monitor to monitor and a monitor to monitor. So we have actually 2 systems, and we can switch between whether we do it StreamYard or whether we do it YouTube.
Okay.
So because we're in lockdown, I've actually engineered all this, and it's taken a while because we haven't been able to get bits. But anyway, I'm rabbiting on. But yeah, that's what I was doing today. So I just walked in and saw you were on and went, oh wow, I better say hello.
Yeah, come on up and hang on out.
Yeah,
why not?
Yeah, I saw it was mail call. Well, I've only got 1 camera working at the moment, but I don't know. I don't know what happened. Something went wrong, but anyway, yeah, I did a couple of mail calls this week, and which was been a long time coming, to be honest.
So I'm not sure if anybody caught the beginning. Let me flop my camera down here, and I'll show you what I got.
What did you get?
Where'd that box go? I picked up this this DPM kit. It's called Woody's Country Mart.
Wow, that's pretty
So,
cool.
yeah, I figured, anything that's got to do with wood, it can't, it's never a bad deal. So,
Yeah, well,
but what I liked about it was when I was reading, everything that was included on the back.
yeah,
I was shocked that all these little bits and bobs that you usually have to like spend extra on,
yeah.
they're all included.
Wow.
So I figured, the kit was only, I think it was $29.99. I got on sale or something like that,
Whoa.
and
You're so
yeah, I
lucky.
figured can't go wrong with that one.
We couldn't buy a kit for that price if we tried.
Oh wow! So
most of the Walters kits are $100+ here.
wow.
Yeah, but I'll show you what I got. I've just got him handy.
Oh, hang on. Let me float you over here.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's good. Is that DCC or DC?
No, it's well, yeah, good question. It's DC at the moment.
Okay.
But it is DCC. I've got the chip, but I haven't put it in yet.
Okay.
So I got that, and I got another one of these.
All right.
From England. So that was one of my mail calls this week.
Awesome.
And the other one is the camera I'm on, but I haven't got it. I've come on too quickly. I should have put it through OBS, but I've got a camera that's actually an Amazon camera.
Okay.
Which was cheap, and it follows your face. Well, it's supposed to. Yep, there it goes. So it's supposed to follow you around, and it's got a built-in light. And I've been playing with that because I thought, I wanted something to go on the rails that I could, follow the train. Maybe, that was my idea. But
okay,
don't know whether it's going to work. But anyway,
we'll see.
You trying out. So, and for the money, it was pretty good. It's USB, but it was pretty reasonably priced for a 1080p camera.
That's good. That's a good deal.
Well, it is when when you consider how dear some of the cameras are on Amazon here. Oh. Yeah. So for $45, that was a bargain.
Yeah.
So most of our 1080p cameras are started at $100 and go up.
Oh, yeah, that they do. Yes, they do.
Yeah, so
even just some of the webcams these days are up there $70, $80.
Yeah, definitely. Well, this is a webcam, but it's on a. Hang on. I've got the box. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's trying to follow me face. See, it's looking for me.
Yeah. It's looking for you.
So, come on, come back. Hello. So that's so what happens is the ring around get my finger in the right place. The ring around the camera that actually glows. Hang on, I can't do that. But if you hold the button down, it actually turns on and gives you more light.
Oh, sweet.
So and I was blown away for $45.
Yeah, can't beat that.
Yeah, well,
yeah, I wonder if it's available over here in the U.S.
Well, have a look.
Where's the who's the manufacturer?
Hang on. I just threw the box away. Good one.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. Who's the manufacturer? Good. Hang on. It's called Intelligent Rotation Webcam. And I can't even see a manufacturer on it. How interesting. Must be Amazon. Hang on, I have to get my glasses out now. Whoa, we're testing me now. Oh, it's a Foss cam.
Oh, I know
Hang on.
Fox Cam.
No, I'm not quite focusing. Foss. I can't read it. It's too small. Where did I put the instructions? No. Who knows? I never read instructions anyway. Last resort. FOSCOIMAX webcam.
There he is. Hey, Artie.
Hey, everybody, how are we?
G'day,
All right,
Artie.
all right.
That guy you got on the big screen there, he's forgot to turn his air conditioner off again. He's sending all the cold weather back up here again.
Oh no.
There you go, Rob.
It's pretty cold here, I can tell you.
I can feel it.
Yeah,
I'm 800 miles away from you and I can feel it.
yeah, it's about 10 degrees outside.
Well, it was a beautiful 24 degrees today this morning, and yeah, it's dropped down to about 10 now.
No, it was about 5 this morning.
Oh. Yeah, so it is your fault. How are we?
All right. So Rick's building this fabulous little house, real bargain. I'm going to start buying stuff from over your way. Seriously.
Yeah, he's doing-
I actually got this off of Heath's sponsor. Came from Iron Planet Hobbies.
Okay.
Right.
But actually, DPM used to be at one time their own company, and then I didn't realize until I got to the box, but Woodland Scenics must have bought them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, now it's a Woodland Scenics product, I guess.
Right.
But,
Okay.
Yeah, they've taken over somebody else too. A German company. I can't remember who it is. That does all the scenery, like the grasses and that.
Oh, not.
No, they taken over part of Volmer, I think.
Yeah, Volma. That's yeah.
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 So you're making that for me, Rick?
Oh, sure.
Oh, thank you. I'll come and pick it up, hey?
Oh yeah,
So, so it's good news, Artie.
On your
Hey.
next trip out.
Good news.
Yeah, did you hear the good news?
Yeah, I heard the good news.
Yeah.
What's the news?
Good, painful news. Well, I've been fighting with the insurance company for the last 12 months to have my right hand operated on.
Uh-huh.
And we were supposed to go to court on Monday. And they've rolled over and said, yeah, we'll pay for it now.
Oh, that's good. There you go.
Well, the evidence is always pointing that all the injuries that I got from the accident. Oh, what? You got rain up there, creepy. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
had
so
we
I'll
had
book
rain
in.
too.
Yeah, creepy's only up the hill from me.
Yeah, I know. Oh, hi, Ron.
Yeah, so Monday morning, I'm booking in for the operation. I'm putting
good.
my last lot of wires into me my electronics.
Yep.
I had a parcel that got lost between the US, between New York and over here.
Right.
It's finally showed up in Brisbane. Some clown over in Kentucky actually put it on a plane to Brisbane, not to Sydney, and he went missing. Yeah.
Well, I just got a parcel delivery just a little while ago. my wife's birthday is on Wednesday, so I bought her one of those, what do you call it, Alexa Home with the little screens in it. It was just delivered.
Oh,
just
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, just before I got home, was just delivered. Now, here in Australia, a Saturday delivery is like, what's that? No such thing. But Amazon, whew, gotta say, I'm starting to love Amazon. Saturday deliveries, Sunday deliveries, and here, as we're still in lockdown, that is no mean feat.
Well, I got my parcel today by Australia Post. See, we're special up here in Wollongong.
Whoa, you must be. Why are you post delivering on? Oh, nah.
Yeah.
Well, you're a lucky boy too. You're having a lucky day then.
There you go.
Well, my guy knows that I don't mess around. I don't take no crap from them. I don't accept too many of their excuses. This is what I got.
All right, nice.
A single track engine shed. An old Lima one. They're going to change the tracks in it.
Yeah.
I was going to put it next to the turntable, but it's not going to quite fit unless I chop the corner on it a little bit. In this part here.
Yeah.
And just use it as a, because I did get a machine shop, but it's not going to fit in where I wanted to. So I might kit bash this, then use this as a machine shop.
Okay.
It's an idea.
It's an old Lima one. It's nearly as old as, it's older than Rick.
Whoa.
It's nearly as old as you, Greg.
Yeah, wow. I'm an old guy.
But younger than me.
That's what my daughter keeps telling me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so now I'm just finished waiting for my other AI UR1 to arrive, which should be here hopefully by Tuesday if the guys don't go out and strike again.
Well, yeah. Or they can get through the picket lines.
Well, I'm
I'm
actually supporting the strike, so they're striking for the right reason this time. So
yeah, look, I'm not either way, Artie. I'm just saying that that's what's been happening, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, these big transport companies like Atolls and Star Trek and some of the others, what they've done is they got themselves big. They got a fair few employees and everything else, and then they're getting all these foreigners that bought their trucks and whatnot, and undercutting everybody by 70% of the affordable rate. So,
yep. Oh, look, I understand. I used to work for a big company.
Yeah. So I'm all for it. I'm supporting it. So if I don't get me parcel, I don't get me parcel because they're striking for the right reason. Yeah. As long as we don't get those people up here from Melbourne.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, those troublemakers that gate crashed the protest down there this week.
Yeah, I don't think there's much chance since we had over 800 cases and 1 death today.
Yeah, well, you guys are catching up to us, but I mean, some of those people that went to that protest, they weren't builders.
Yeah, I know they weren't. And you know, one of them came down with COVID.
Yeah. But I mean, that's shameful. To go up to the Shrine of Remembrance and doing a protest like that. That's sorry. That is just turning out you're wrong.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, back to the trains. Yes, okay, Ron. Sorry.
Because it's a Shrine of Remembrance.
Train fan, just to answer your question, you don't need to use any external program like Streamlabs or OBS.
No.
You can do that to feed it into StreamYard, but all you need is a camera with a microphone or a headset or something. All you need is some sort of camera and some sort of microphone.
Sorry, I'm just feeding my new camera that I showed you straight into StreamYard.
Right.
I haven't gone through
I wish they hurry up in this border this lockdown finishes. I've just run out of me fiberglass brush tip.
Oh.
I use this to do my soldering, cleaning some of my solder joints and that. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm almost out, and my bloke is. We're all locked down up here still, but we would have freedom in another couple of weeks.
You will.
Yeah. What's that? What are those? There little jigs or something you got there? Those red brownie bits there, Rick.
The Oh, hang on a second. Let me get Train Fan in here. There we go. Hey. All right. These are just little. They're I don't know what you call them. They're
I got something quick here.
They're just 90-degree angles. They do have inch increments on them, but they're just for making things square. There you go. I guess you would call it a square.
Okay. They're handy little tool.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, actually, I got these off of Amazon. They came in. It was a pack of I think 6 of them with 3 different. Where the hell did my box go? Three different sizes. I got the tiny ones, the little ones. I got the big one out there already, and then there's a medium sized one. Is that the medium? No, it's the same size.
Oh, cool.
Maybe it's just 2 sizes then. Yeah, maybe 2 sizes. But yeah, they help to keep things straight.
Yeah, that'd be great.
No, my luck. I'll still mess it up.
Yeah, well. Join the club, yeah.
Nah, you'll do all right.
Train
Fan, how you doing, bud?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Rick?
Oh, you know me. I don't complain.
Me either.
Yeah, Ron, we're back to trains again. Yeah, I love some of those kits you have, but oh man, I've got to figure out a better way of getting postage around. Oh. I've got it sorted from UK, but I can't. USA is just too hard.
I'll tell you the best way from the US, Greg. Right, save you messing around. Okay, you might spend an extra $10, but depending on who you go through, try to get your stuff through. Get them to send it through with UPS.
Yeah.
Okay, with UPS, I'll get my stuff no longer than 2 weeks.
Right. Okay.
Okay, which is standard. Even if you express it, you only get it probably about 2 days earlier.
Right.
Right, because I've tried both, I mean, UPS is express, but the longest they've taken is 2 weeks. But from, say, New York and even actual North Carolina, I've been getting it within a week.
Okay.
It's a lot quicker than the postal service.
Did I ever tell you guys that I work for a shipping company?
Beg your pardon?
Did I ever tell you guys that I work for a shipping company? You're breaking my heart talking about all this UPS and USPS and.
Hey, you with FedEx?
Have you ever heard of La Poste?
La Poste, yeah.
Swiss Post,
the French company,
right? And Swiss Post.
Yep.
Okay, so a couple years ago, La Poste and Swiss Post joined forces,
and they took all the subsidiaries that they have around the world, and they put them all together in one company, and they called it Ascendia. And it just so happens that the United States branch is a part of that. So I work for Ascendia, and we send stuff through DAI all the time.
All right. Well, you're a good man to know then, aren't you?
See that? It's all about who you know.
Oh, well, it is. Yes. I went for a job interview as an AV tech in a school, a private school, right? It was the top private school here in Melbourne for girls. And my auntie used to be a boarding mistress there, but she'd retired, right? Anyway, I went to the interview with the principal, and we went through a whole lot of stuff, and she said, so do you know anything about the school? Oh, yeah, I know about the school. I've been here a few times. And she went, oh, okay, so you've got a sister, a brother? No, she went through the whole list, and she finally went, well, who do you know at the school? And I said the name, and I said, she's my auntie, and she just went, oh, I feel like a friend already, and the whole interview changed. And I went, yep, I've got the job.
There you go.
Well,
So, it is bad who you know.
yeah.
Always.
All right, we'll have to organise something then.
I think they charge a fair bit to ship over this way, Greg, because they don't normally. They're not that big over this way.
Well,
I know with my shipments from here to the US, if I use UPS, it's dearer because the stuff goes via Japan or Hong Kong.
Right.
Because airplanes don't go direct from here to US unless, like what I did for customers before, book out the whole plane for the customer for a shipment. Like when we're doing livestock and meats and stuff like that, we'd book out the whole plane. Then you have a direct flight. Otherwise, they just go to Asia first, and then they get to the US.
Okay.
So items you purchase in the US. So there's a couple ways. There's a couple different companies that actually do that. There's a company that we deal with that is based out of Russia, and they are, I forget the name of them off the top of my head. Fashion Cute. So the company is called Fashion Cute, and they're based out of Russia. And what they do is what they do is all of their customers, they have everything shipped. Like let's say if someone in Russia, just to give you an example, if someone in Russia wanted a pair of Nike sneakers, now apparently Nike cannot ship directly into Russia. There's only a select few companies that can actually ship direct into Russia. So what this company does is they have an agreement with the government to basically consolidate packages to have them brought in, imported into the country. So the people in Russia will go to this Fashion Cute website. From there, they will bounce to wherever manufacturer or retailer that they want to purchase from, and they will give that manufacturer or that retailer the address to our building, and the package will come to us with their account number on it. We will then take that package along with other packages and items that they may have purchased. We'll take out all of the packing material and all of the stuff that would make the package a higher weight, and we'll consolidate it all into one package, and then from there it gets shipped via this company called Fashion Cute over into Russia. So we kind of just facilitate the consolidation of it, But there are a couple companies that do it. I'm not sure if there's one in Australia that we could do it with. But I do know, like I said, we've got different representatives that come in all the time from DAI, and you know, I'm the IT guy, so I only ever see the leftover pizza. So I can't tell you exactly what happens in the boardroom.
Let's see.
That's what I used to do, Rick. I used to be an IT guy too until I got really sick. So, yeah, I used to be an IT guy. I used to be a systems administrator for a Fortune 500 company here.
Awesome.
But see, we don't have that many restrictions that like we do over with a lot of countries in Europe, Rick. But the best way to do it, if you want bulk items, you just go through a freight forwarding company.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a few of them.
Sometimes they can be expensive too. That's the only problem.
What's that?
Sometimes they can be expensive too.
All right.
Yes and no, but when you have a look at Whiting Tails, I mean, I'd rather pass on stuff to them instead of me doing it.
Yeah, look, I understand, but if you look at, like the engine I just bought, if I bought that from any other web other than Rails of Sheffield or Hatton's, I paid £12, which is about $20. Anywhere else, I would have paid $60 for the same one. So it just depends on the deals. But America, most of them are really dear to get here. That's what I find. And particularly if you're not buying big quantities, I'm not always buying huge quantities.
Do you guys know Train Van?
I've seen him around.
Yeah, I'm usually hanging around in chats.
Yeah.
Is this your first time on camera?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Great.
I feel special.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the end of it. That's the end of our live streaming shows.
That's it. That's it. All right. So we need to know everything. Do you have a layout?
Yeah, I can go downstairs and show you real quick.
Well, I don't want to get you out of bed. You look all comfortable and everything. Do you? Am I subscribed to you? We'll find out in a minute.
Sure, probably not.
We're gonna find out in a minute. Do you post? You post stuff on your channel?
Oh no, I do not.
Oh, come on! All right, so now,
yeah.
Now you're going away with homework.
Yeah.
We want now. We know you have a camera. We know you have a microphone. There shouldn't be any reason why you couldn't go downstairs and say, "Hey guys, here's my layout. This is what it looks like." 2-minute video. Hi, I'm Train Fan.
I can turn my camera around and there's me layout.
See that? There you go.
Wow.
There you go.
That's big.
How big?
I can't.
It's
damn it! I can't.
6 meters by 300 mil by 600 mil. So there's 2 bits that stick out, and that's inch scale.
Yeah, I'm on an inch scale as well, but I mean, I have an O scale flat car here.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, we'll borrow that for a bit, for a couple of weeks, months.
If you want it, I mean, I could give it away.
Yeah.
Where are we? CP368. I'm sorry about your friend. He was an IT guy. Yeah, well, some IT guys work pretty hard, It was nothing to do an 18-hour day.
I'll be right back.
All righty.
Yeah, well, my brother, he was all right with the IT until he got into the gaming, and that was the end of him. That was the end of him. Yeah, he just totally messed his brain up totally. I mean, it was messed up already, but he's totally lost.
You do get fried, Artie, because there's a lot of, in what I was doing where I was responsible for, 1,000 computers, 40 servers. And then, that was one company. The other company was the similar thing, 26 sites. But the last company, which was the Fortune 500, we had to have every 3 months, we had to have, what's the word? Investigations. No, I can't think of the word. Checks, because we're on the stock market. Sorry?
Audits.
That's it.
That's it, yeah.
By some of the big companies, Price Waterhouse or Deloitte's, or I can't remember which one it is. Your responsibility levels are just unbelievable, and the hours you work for the money you get was crap.
Yeah, but that's true to a degree. But you get these people, especially young ones today, they want a job but they don't want to work.
Yep.
They want to be management straight away. Okay, I started my own business. I'm a manager now. Everybody else has got to work around me. It doesn't work like that.
No.
Hey, look, I've got a joke for you. I'm the boss of the company, and hang on, I've got to get this right.
Fine, Max. Sorry.
If you see me talking to myself, I'm having an argument with the staff, but I'm only a one-person business.
I was just one of the boys. I just changed the cap when I needed to. Hey, look, Rick.
368. Well, being in IT, I had a heart attack too, so I can sort of slightly disagree. But yes, if it's genetic, that's fair enough. But you'd be surprised at how many IT guys will have a heart attack. It's the stress levels. It's the sort of food you eat because of working long hours and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, look, I can get that. I had a cousin who died the same way.
Hey, there's my missing Loco. The postman's been to your place, and I see he's got the baggage card there too. That's HO.
That's no scale.
Oh no, this is HO scale.
That's HO. It looked kind of huge.
It looks big. Yeah.
There's the Walters one. Let me grab something from my shelf. I have to bring something from the shelf.
And there's something wrong with your layout. It's too clean.
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth?
MTH.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I'd like to see what's in the MTH one. What do you got there? Is that the Halloween one or? Oh, drops on the floor. No, just the instruction book. Oh, it takes that. But look, this guy doesn't mess around. I like this guy. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Gasket car, anyone?
Yeah, a friend of mine was making them up in Illinois, up in Chicago. You had the coffins and everything in it.
Nice. Like I spent I don't know how long looking for this car. I mean, spent I don't know how many months looking for it, and then Train World decided to start reselling them, and I'm like, I want one. So asked my dad, hey, can you buy me one? And we got one. Put the
nice.
Yeah, it is, Gary. Yeah, it is good to see young ones. I mean, I like the size of your layout board. What size is that? Is that what size is your layout there?
It is 10 foot by 8 foot.
Awesome.
Bigger than yours, Rick?
No. Well, no, listen, you know better than to talk to me about size. Hold on. I'm getting my ruler out now.
So what? Well, next will be into the size of your balls as well. Hey, by the way, I saw, I didn't realise this, but until the other day, who was it? Ray was on it saying 12 months. Oh, Putty, saying he'd been on it on YouTube for 12 months. Well, so have I.
Well, you got something to celebrate then.
This week is my 12th 1 year birthday of being on YouTube.
There you go.
And I went, oh, wow.
All right. I got 12 feet. Let me see. That's 3. If you count the, I wish I would have had my camera set up in here.
Seriously, yours is 12 feet.
Fine,
I
12
love
feet,
it. I love this.
12 foot long by 8 foot wide.
Oh, so you're 2 feet long, bigger than him.
Wow.
But are you using a Taiwanese tape measure or a Chinese tape measure?
That's in imperial numbers.
No, the Chinese are 2 feet shorter.
So I've got a big layout then.
Oh,
yeah,
NCE, yes.
Yes.
Good job,
He's
yes.
done the right way.
John Juno did the right way.
6 meters, that's 3. 6 threes are 18, so that's 18 feet long.
What's 8 foot long?
No, my layout is 6
Oh.
meters
Oh,
long.
that's a nice one.
Mm-hmm.
Is that an Athern one or is that a Walther's one?
It's a Walther's mainline ES44.
Nice.
Actually, the main line's not too bad. Okay, you're missing a lot of the
Wow,
the hoses and that, but I mean, if you wanna, it's like the old Athern blue boxes. Remember, you just had your basic locomotive and then put all your add-on details later.
Yeah. Bought this one with my money not too long ago.
Oh, wow.
Nice Autorex.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I want one of these so bad. No, I got one.
Is that one of the Atlas ones?
It's actually one of the Walther's proto ones.
Okay.
Actually, I was envious this morning when I heard that Anthony Dodge had a Beatles train. Oh, oh man, that would have been nice. I've seen the carriages, but they only come in HO or O.
Well, I think our little train fan guy is going to have to keep giving us updates every week or two.
I reckon.
Yeah, I'm expecting a full video by Monday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa,
that's cool.
Black car?
That's 89 footer.
Flat car. Hey, I've got a flat car with hoppers on it.
Just slightly shorter than the A9.
Okay.
Got some containers on it.
That'll work.
Hopefully by Christmas, hopefully by Christmas I can have some trailers.
Well, you can find them trailers anywhere.
Yeah.
There's even some guys on eBay that'll print them for you, real cheap.
Wow, Ron, that's 4 meters wide. Wow, 4.5 meters wide. No, mine I wasn't allowed to, but I do get 6 meters long, so that's pretty.
Well, no, mine's 13. Mine's 13 foot long.
Yeah.
By where's my tape measure?
Well, see, mine must be 18 or 19 feet long then. I didn't realize.
Here's my Menard station.
Oh.
Okay, who's stolen my tape measure now?
That is nice.
Yeah. Let me plug it back in.
Wow.
Is it just me, or does everybody else have the issue where their tape measure goes walkabouts?
Yes, that's.
Oh yeah, mine does it all the time. That's why I try and keep one everywhere I go.
And that's what messed me up. That's what messed me up on this layout. I'm telling you.
I tried to have 2 or 3 flattened around, but I could never find any of them.
Well, this section here is
Lights up.
Oh, that's nice.
This one's 2'3" long, wide
2'3".
in the middle, in the midsection there.
These three here are Menards buildings. This is the Cripple Creek. That is the Chippewa Valley Farm Supply, and back there's a barn. Well, let me grab it real quick.
Yep.
He's got a nice base to work from anyway.
Yeah.
Here's the barn.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Have you seen Jason's barn that he got? It's almost similar to the size of that.
Yeah.
What's his name? The train man. Or what's they call himself again?
Train freak.
Train freak. That's it.
Train freak.
The train freak. Yeah.
Jason's into IT too, isn't he, Rick?
Who?
Jason.
Yeah.
He's an IT guy too, isn't he?
Yes. Yes.
And Ron Altham is a IT guy.
Yep. Yep. Software programmer. Yep.
Yeah. There's a lot of us around, isn't there?
Ray's an IT guy. He does the back end networking.
Oh, right. Well, see, here in Australia, we do everything.
Mm.
So when I said we had 1,000 computers and 40 servers, I was the only guy.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
We have, so my company has, hang on a second. We've got 2 facilities in New York, 2 facilities in Philadelphia, 2 facilities in Chicago, 1 facility in Los Angeles, 1 facility in San Francisco, and 1 facility in Miami. And across all of those, I would say there's probably around, I would say there's probably somewhere between 500 to 700 PCs.
Yeah.
So there are 4. There are 4 guys that are in the infrastructure group.
Yeah.
And that includes we've got a help desk guy, myself, a network administrator. We have a network engineer and the network manager.
Right.
Now, the programming application side, I think there's about 15 of those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's through all those that we handle all the facilities just in the U.S. That doesn't include all the other Ascendia subsidiaries around the world.
Well, out of those 1,000 computers, 40 servers, and 26 sites, it was me. So I used to
that's too much work. That's too much work.
That's why I'm where I am now. That is, and I used to travel around the countryside. I mean, there were times I didn't even know where I was. You know,
how much coffee did you drink?
A lot.
How much bourbon was in there?
Yeah, well, and the Coke. Don't forget the Coke. Without the Coke.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
It was a tobacco it was that funny tobacco that he was smoking.
Well, that's why I ended up with health issues.
Yeah.
In all seriousness,
Happens,
if I travelled, hang on, wait for this one. If I travelled, we got somebody in from while I was travelling, and even then, I would still have to stop time.
This young guy's got better stuff than what I've got.
Yeah. Well, Train Fan, I've just subscribed to subscribe to you.
Thanks. This is a Columbus and Greenville 50-foot boxcar.
Nice.
Yeah, there.
You don't want Jason to get an eye on that. He'd pinch it off you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's a Blueprint series kit.
Yeah.
And
I'm reading what CP368 says. One company I worked for before the Fortune 500 company was a transport company, a big one around Australia, again, the same amount. And I once.
All right, Gary. Catch you later, mate. Go the Rabbitohs.
Oh, yeah. I was once qualified
Gary,
to
take it
do
easy.
dangerous goods on the ports because the truck driver who had to do the test to be able to take dangerous goods in and out of Melbourne Port here in Australia didn't know how to use a computer. He couldn't use a mouse. So I had to do his test for him. Serious, true story.
Yeah. Have you worked out the automation on the mini panels, Rick?
Yeah, my mini panel's working.
Yeah. Have you had your trains running automatically using the mini panel?
No, I don't have my I don't have the only thing I use right now with the mini panel is to do a switchboard.
Yeah, same here.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have my BD20s hooked up to do anything yet. Right now they're just doing block detection in JMRI to let me know what's blocked, but I don't have them throwing any commands or anything to like switch turnouts or do routing or any of that yet.
Yeah, yeah. I'm waiting for some more. What else you got there? Oh yeah, some more hoppers.
I got 2 covered
Stand
hoppers.
hopper.
Covered hoppers, anyone?
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Well,
Nice.
well, we're going to give you some homework to do for the next week and a half.
What's
Yeah,
that?
I want a full inventory and a complete flyover of the layout.
Yeah, and then for that boy, you're going to have to do all the challenges from the last 3 months. You do the hopper challenge, you do the flat car challenge. Which one's the other one? Lump of coal challenge.
You know, I could definitely do
Well,
the
he
hopper
doesn't-
challenge. I got 2 hoppers right now.
He doesn't have to do Jerry's challenge. His layout's all cleaned up.
Exactly.
Hey, he's won that one.
Look at that. You're 1 challenge in already. Congrats.
Yep.
I've got me hoppers too.
This is
What-
Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
This is a Bachmann, and this is a Walther's main line.
Okay.
I do have.
Did you get that from Anthony?
No, we won.
Anthony
that,
used
that looks like something Anthony had on his layout a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, he's all died from gas poisoning. Mine is still alive. That's me hopper car. Because like Anthony, I don't have many hoppers,
Nice.
but I have those hoppers.
I would say this is one of my more higher end cars. It is a Atlas box car, painted in the old Norfolk Southern.
Yeah, I'll have that. Thanks.
Heritage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Nice.
Opening doors.
nice.
Yeah.
And under detail.
Why?
noticed
Is
some,
it just me, or does all that stuff look so large?
Yeah, it does. It looks big.
Because I'm using a laptop, so I can like get real close.
No, but like even in your hand, it doesn't look like it's HO. That's why I had
It looks
originally guessed
huge.
and said,
I have
it
small
was maybe
hands.
O-scale. Okay, all right. Well, I'll take your word
It just
for it.
looks big. I used to, you're talking about automation. I used to have my DC automated. So I used
nice.
so I've got, I've actually stuffed it up because of other reasons, but I used to have my Arduino control the speed of the train going round in different spots, and I was able to stop and start them. But I've been doing some other work, and I had to pull some of it out. So, but I've got 1 track DCC and 1 track DC now. That's what. That's
I always having a brainstorm because I want to do some automatic train running like what Heath's got. And I'm thinking, how can I do it? And it dawned on me.
Here's a gondola.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
That's
Ooh.
High sides, yeah.
Yeah, they use them for pipes in the US.
Yeah, you could definitely put pipes in them.
Yeah, that's what they were designed for. That's why you got the big headboards on the end.
Mm-hmm. So that way they can smash into them without damaging the actual sides.
Yeah.
This is
Let them sliding.
Walther's main line as well.
Yeah.
Artie, there's a guy that you need to look at. Let me see if I can find his channel.
You're right.
Hold on.
There is one guy I'm looking at who's doing JMRI, but I've got a Broadway's Limited Paragon 2 switcher. And they've actually got a thing there where it actually does you can record in the chip what you want it to do.
A macro.
I'm just going to do it now.
All right, so this is for you Western fans. Jason will love this one. Southern Pacific.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all right.
Good one.
Yeah.
$20 car, really cheap.
Does the cat come with it?
Yep.
Not really. I don't know what my family would think if I got rid of the cat. Bachmann,
You'd be taking off the wheel.
yeah. Did I tell you guys the flat car is Athern?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember, but that's okay. Artie, you need to check that guy out. James
Okay.
Ingram.
Oh,
He
yeah.
does a bunch of stuff with automation, with everything you can think of NCE.
Yeah. I'm getting there with it. It's just the brain doesn't want to compute properly the way it is at the moment. But you know, you
Yeah,
get.
I think I've seen that guy before. Yeah, I've seen some.
Sorry. Let me put these down. I got
meow meow.
Oh, this guy, yeah. Yeah. Oh, stop. Yeah,
I love
yeah.
the shirt, by the way.
Norfolk Southern wood chip hopper.
Oh, I need some of those.
Wow, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
So do you live on the East Coast or the West Coast?
East Coast. This is actually painted in the old Norfolk Southern as well because of the red and black.
Right. Train fan, where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Whereabouts?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, where?
Mount Pleasant near Pittsburgh.
Oh, you're on the other side. I'm right outside of Philadelphia.
Yeah, I seen because you were doing the one live stream outside of Philadelphia International Airport.
Yeah. All right.
And this last
now you're in trouble, train fan. He's awfully close to you. You want to hide your wood chip bobbers.
Yeah.
And
got
this
in that car.
This last one is for you old time guys that love steamers and stuff.
Who are you calling old here?
A caboose.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, it's
Norfolk
Southern. This is Atlas. The caboose is Atlas. The wood chip hopper. Oh, sorry.
Smile at the camera.
Hey,
somebody's not camera shy.
My wife has had to work from home, and one of the cats loves putting his bum into the camera.
Oh.
Hey, look at my good side.
And he has to be part of the stream. He always has to, but always the bum. Always the bum.
So, I know my little rabbit, as soon as the camera comes out, she goes hiding. She doesn't want to be a movie star. All right.
Well, something like that. I used to have a dog that used to pose. If you had a camera, she would just sit there and smile.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've got it going, so I'm going to play around later on and program me CSX engine. I'm going to see if I can get it around to the other camera. You might like this one. Yeah, but what? It looks like an empty
Can't quite see.
Container.
NOL. Oh, yeah.
So
Japanese company.
it was flaring on
Adler
the
containers. Nice.
Nice.
Hey, how many do you know off the top of your head how many subs you had before coming up here?
Who's that? Me?
No, Train fan. Oh, he muted. The cat muted the mic.
Cat
muted the mic.
You know what?
One of my cats actually ordered not the one who puts the bum in the screen, the other one. He actually ordered something from Amazon.
Nice.
Oh God, I hope not.
I'm serious. I had a screen open. I was looking for something, and I then eventually closed it and didn't know. And suddenly I got this in the post, and I went, I didn't order this, and it was him. He'd been playing on Amazon.
Nice.
That's why it pays to log out and not save your passwords on some of those sites.
Yeah, I was in the middle of doing something, you see. And yeah, it was just.
I'm getting.
Train fan, how many subs did you have before you came up here?
I think 19.
All right, you got 26 now.
Nice. Maybe I'll have to come up here more often.
I'm telling you got to make an intro video, explain who you are, what your railroad is, give everybody just a quick look at your layout, and you'll be off and running, man. People are going to have questions. You're going to have to answer those in another video, and it's going to go on and on and on. And pretty soon you're going to be up here doing live shows while I'm putting the kids to bed.
Yeah. You're gonna have to take over. Your Rick's next door neighbour. You're gonna have to take over the show.
Maybe
that's right. When I need a fill in, I know who I'm calling.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, train fans.
Yeah. Have a look at my because I haven't been on that long. 4 months now? 3 months, 4 months. And I'm up to 67, 68 subs now.
There you go. That's good.
Yeah, but ever since I've done the intro, train fan, my subscribers went up, I think, about 12, 13.
Wow. Good morning, H and H.
I'll definitely have to do that.
Good morning.
The one thing I've got to say that I'm really proud of is I did a video, a really long one, and it was an hour and a half video on DCCEX, and that's almost hit 2,000 views.
Wow.
And that blew me away. I don't have many subscribers, but to have, and one of the programmers, and not Scott, what's his name, Fred Decker, Fred, yeah, he sent me an email saying thanks for doing it, and I went, whoa, that blew me away.
So what's that card that you were going to show, Train Fan?
This is a so it's a 2015 Ford Mustang GT. It's, of course, Hot Wheels scale, but I mean, who says you can't use Hot Wheels?
Yeah, Hot Wheels aren't too far off.
Right.
No.
Well, I said they're cars.
I'll tell you what do you mean we still up? It's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon here, Mystic.
Yeah.
It's 2 a.m. for us PA guys.
Same here. Yeah. It's 2 a.m.
Train Fan. I'll tell you what, go to those flea markets.
Uh-huh.
Right? I know down in South Carolina, I'll go to the flea markets quite often. Mm-hmm. And what I'll do is I'll look for the old Matchbox cars and trucks from back in the 70s. Mm-hmm. They usually have them in a tub.
Wow.
And you pick them up for about 50 cents each or $1. Right? And I find them very close to the HO scale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I forget. Let me look it up. I forget what the.
I can show you in comparison. Like I've got a tipper here, right? That's
Yeah.
an old Matchbox from the 70s, early 70s, right?
Oh, yes, the
Yep.
big ones, yeah.
Now, if I put it there next to carriage, it's pretty close to the right size.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Of course, like,
But if you
Yeah,
go for the newer ones, they're actually bigger.
yeah.
8:30
But
a.m.
you can do what you want. It's your layout. If it looks
Exactly.
good, it looks
Absolutely.
There used to be, Train Fan, there used to be a song when I was your age or even younger called It's My Party and I'll Cry If I Want to. So
It's my
it's my
party and I'll
train
cry if
and
I
I'll
want
do
to.
what I want to.
Right.
That's right.
I mean, like most of the cars I have on my layout are like these exotic cars. Like this is like an Audi R8. Of course,
good.
it's
Have you
Hollywood.
seen the ones that Matchbox have got out with the new in the new series that they got coming out, the real cheap series? I'll go and get some.
Yeah.
I'll back in a minute.
CP 386, that's great. You've got 109 subs and broke 2,200. Wow, that's not bad. I was only impressed because my video I waffled on. Well, I didn't waffle on, but I took so long. It was an hour and 20 or something. And that's a long video for YouTube. And I was surprised that I get so many views. It's amazing what will get a lot of views and what won't get a lot of views.
So it looks like there's a little variation depending on what the car is and what grouping it's in within the industry. But Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars are usually at the scale of 1/64th.
Yeah.
Where HO is 187.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's not far off.
So they've got the old classic Honda Accord, which a lot of people had. That's out of the box series.
Uh-huh.
Right, that's
Right? And I always wanted a Mercedes Benz, so I got the station wagon. That's at the same series at the moment. I've got my Taco van. I might turn that one into a Hooters van.
Into a what?
I might turn that into a Hooters van.
Yeah, all right.
Mine shrunk.
Now I've got the street sweeper, which I'm going to detail up a bit.
Right.
No, it's a bit bigger than what it should be, but hey, that's going to do the job. And then I'll do the chroming on the grill and that, but I've got a service vehicle here too.
What I'm trying to buy is a cat. I don't know, front end loader or one of the cats to animate, but I haven't been able to find any yet here in Australia.
Yeah, well, these ones I've got from Coles, Greg, for about $5 each, $4 or $5 each they were. I've got them from Coles.
Are they metal or?
Yeah. Well, this one's a bit of a plastic, but it's.
Yeah, I was going to say one of them looked a bit plastic, but yeah, no, I want the cat ones because they're metal and you can actually make them move. So that's why I was after a cat.
The cat ones. There is a guy in WA that does it. You can get them off eBay, and he's got some good. He's got some good deals there too.
Right, because I saw some, but they didn't look like they were metal.
Okay, well, the ones that this guy is doing, they're the old, Norks that originally came out with the cats.
Right.
With them, if you buy two of the cat models, you get another one free.
Okay.
Right. And they're the proper ones. Now you do have the ones like what I have in like what I've bought in Walmart in the US.
Yeah.
They're very cheap and basic.
Holy
Mine
crap!
shrunk.
Those are tiny.
Oh,
My
the Highway Patrol.
my son would get a hold of that and shove that right up his nose.
Yeah, you would too. That's a it's a new one. It's a XJ Jag.
Yeah.
I just put in some flashing blue lights.
Oh, nice.
Hang on. Maybe if I
Look it up.
can.
You got a 9-volt?
No. It's too much.
I'm pretty sure we all want them light up vehicles.
Lost my cables. Hang on. Ah, where's my cable gone? Oh, right in front of me. Hang on. Let me. That one.
That's what I was going to say. I was still trying to find my orange wire. The roll of it. I bought a
I
whole big
was
roll the
trying
other
to
day.
do something else, but it failed. So let's have a look. Here we go. That one. And then that one. Oh, hang on. Almost blew it. Almost in a heath. If I can, I've lost my cable. Let's do it this way. That one.
Come on, Greg. My kids will be up soon.
I'm trying to. There's such
Well,
fine
he comes
wires.
from the deep south.
There's such fine wires.
Oh, nice. Is that magnet
Sorry.
wire?
Sorry?
Is it magnet wire?
No, it's just very fine wire with a blue SMD. And he flashes quite well. I should have put my backdrop down, but yeah, he flashes quite well.
Definitely does.
How did you make them flash?
Because I bought a flashing LED.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. Just 2 seconds and I'll show you. I've got them.
Yeah, you can buy flashing ones.
I've got a red Jag here too, but where are we? Oh, now I've lost them. They're just. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Right. Can you?
We gotta get this up. I need someone stepping on this.
Can you see that?
Yeah. Wow.
That is a. I think it's a 0.9 or something. Oh, sorry. It's so hard to get in the camera. Do you know I'm about an inch away from the camera?
Yeah, you got to block your face though. It's focusing on your face.
There's our trainer all out.
And it's a flash. It's an SMD and it flashes.
Nice. And the flashers built into it, or it's something else?
Built into it.
Wow.
Built into it. I think I got 5 for $2 or something. The postage costs more than the LEDs. They came from China.
Slow boat.
No, quick boat. Quicker than
Oh.
Australia. Oh yeah, from AliExpress.
It's actually quite funny, Rick. The stuff that we're getting from China is getting here quicker than stuff posted locally.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's me.
Yeah, you guys get it faster than we do. We got the biggest thing going around now is there's 64 container ships off the coast of California that are waiting to unload.
Well, we got about 30 anchored off the coast here.
There you go.
When you get into Sydney.
I don't know whether there's a don't know whether you can see that.
Well, wait. I throw you back up here. Yeah, a little yellow thingy.
Yeah, that's a 1 watt SMD.
Looks like a little snot ball.
Sorry,
Oh yeah, I see it now. Okay, yeah.
And but this is interesting, right? It's actually an interesting light because if I turn it round, come on. See the three? Yep. There's 3 across the top and 3 across the bottom.
Yeah.
Right? There's 3 legs in it.
Yes.
So you connect one up and you get half a watt. You connect the second one up, you get a watt, and you connect the third one up, and you get almost 2 watts. Nice. Again, I bought 100 for about $5 from AliExpress.
Nice. Now, are they all positive on one side, negative on the other? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. They most certainly are. Yeah, they're fantastic. I try and I've been using those for buildings.
Okay.
If you saw one of my latest videos, I bought Hornby houses. And he's going, they're in scale, not normal Hornby, but they're actually ceramic, what do you call them? Yeah, ceramic houses. And to light them up, so you can't paint them black inside. So to light them up, you need a lot more light. So I got those to light them up.
That's interesting.
What?
Well, with this Paragon 2, I've got the sand killed on it, but every time I stop the train, the horn blows on it.
Yeah, that's in the programming.
Yeah.
That's a CV.
Yeah.
I can't remember which CV it is off the top of my head, but there's a CV that's doing that.
I do have the book for it. Already when everything fails, eh?
If you load it up in JMRI, you should be able to see it.
Yeah, you should be. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I think running fine. At least I know when it's stopping and when it's going. Yeah. No, I'm going to play with the because it's got the macro recording on it, right? Where you can actually record the macro.
Can't have enough alcohol. Can't have enough alcohol. See, there's purple alcohol.
Yeah, 91%. That's the yep. If you can't find 99, 91's the one you want.
Yeah.
Stuff back here. Gotta have your big old tub of glue.
Yep.
And your thing of ballast.
All right, I'm sending you an airline ticket. Make sure you got that in your suitcase.
Of course. Gotta have a spoon.
Gotta have a spoon.
Mm-hmm. So you can eat it. I'm just joking. You don't want to eat this stuff. Even though it says it's.
Well, when his mum starts looking for this missing spoon, we know where it is.
She doesn't mind. I think she's seen me take it.
Yeah. Oh. See, Rick's wife's got the hardest problem. It's like, I can't find anything, but it's all down in Rick's room, you know, when he's all the makeup kit, half the makeup kit's down in his hobby room.
You're damn right.
I don't have a makeup kit down here. I don't really need one.
Oh, yeah. Well, yes, you do, because eventually you're going to need tweezers and files and all kinds of things. Yes, you will.
Oh, yeah.
Now, buy yourself a set of toenail clippers that you'll never use on your toes.
Yep.
Of course, always have to have a hot glue gun.
Yes.
Never know what's hot glue.
If you're those little ones are good for quick jobs, but once you get into scenery, you're going to want to get yourself a bigger one.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to show you something that comes from.
You gotta have a flag. Gotta have flag ready. Put this ain't my flag. This is from a.
Don't drop it. It'll become a fallen flag.
Yeah, it's medieval times. It's a dinner show.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've been those.
For some reason, I've got no chat. I can read it, but I can't type it. So I was going to reply to H&H. 33 years is great. I've been married, what are we, 2021, 41 years.
Well, you can't. You remember when you're a guest, you can't reply to chat in StreamYard. You got to go over to YouTube to do it.
That's right.
Yeah. Or you go, yeah. Now this is what you need. This is what all of us that do plastic molding needs to get.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Manicare.
Yes.
Especially with the plastics, you can get it bumped out so nicely. It's not funny.
Do you know one of the other things that I use that's really good is the not what do you call them? You know, I call them string, but the floss on the stick, and they're great for getting into the gears and cleaning them if you get anything in the gears of your loco.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And the other one I use, which is really good, you'll laugh at this.
A toothbrush?
Yep. It's a toothbrush.
Oh yeah. Clean. Yeah, it's a good cleaner.
Yeah.
Works brilliantly.
Put a little alcohol on there. Run that down your rails.
Yep. Oh no, not down the rails. No. I use you shouldn't use alcohol on your rails.
Really?
Oh, I'm not getting into that argument.
Look at Chadwick. Watch Chadwick. There's an Australian guy, and Greg's his name. I can't remember the channel. He's done microscope tests on this. Seriously? Then make up your mind, okay? That's what you should do on the rails. On Chadwick, he shows a microscope. I think it was Chadwick. He shows a microscope of what happens after you've put different products on your rails to clean them.
Yeah, and then who was the other one? Ron's Trains and Things did something like that, and he's got another product.
Yes.
Called no knocks or something.
Yeah, the CRC one's okay, but a lot of them. So if you use a standard, what do you call it? You know, the square block cleaners. You want to see the pits. You want to see the pits and the rails. But I look. It's whatever you want to clean. But have a look at Chadwick's one because you'll actually see the microscope images of what the track looks like after you've cleaned it. Then make up your mind. Got to be informed.
Got it. Yeah. Hey, everybody's got their poison.
Correct. Well, everybody does it differently, and that's fine. But you know, at least look at the information.
There you go. Martin's got it. Inox.
Yep.
CRC 226 and
Yep.
Act 6006.
Yeah, they're the ones.
They're good ones.
Yep. So I use this one, and the beauty of this one that I find is it runs for a month without having to clean them again, and it actually does your wheels really good. It actually cleans your wheels as well.
See, it all depends. Again, there's no right product because everyone has a different environment that they run on.
Yes.
Where you are, that product might work for you. In another place, like on this layout here, I can, honest to God, I can probably run my trains. See, the other problem is everybody says, "Oh, your track is dirty because you don't run your trains." Well, that's not it. Your track is dirty because you're running your trains.
Exactly.
That's what it is. Down here, right now, I don't run trains much. But when I do run my trains, It's only for about an hour or so, maybe once
Right.
every couple of weeks. I can go 3 to 4 months without having to clean my track.
Exactly.
So it all depends on
It
how
all
you're
depends
running.
where you are and what your environment is. You see, like with me here,
Right.
I'm very close to the ocean and the lake, which is salt water. So you get all that salt air out, and of course metal oxidizes. Right?
Yes.
But then I still got the fallout from the steel mill nearby, which is just on the other side of the hill. So with that blowing into the windows and that, it makes the tracks dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I heard that's how Heath puts his decoders in his locomotives.
Yeah. But see, my biggest issue is not so much. Well, I do. You have a struggle to keep my track clean, but my biggest issue is trying to keep my wheels clean on my engines.
Right.
Like I've got my steam engines, like my big Allegheny and that. They've hardly run, but the wheels are tarnished on them.
Yeah.
I've got to clean them up every time I want to run them, and I haven't been running them that much.
I've sealed my garage, not 100%, but I've actually sealed it so that I don't get a lot of the dust in. Because at the front, I get so much dust and weather. All my weather comes from the front of my garage. And
Right.
you'll see it, the green stuff. I put in so if you can see the green stuff on the, hang on, which left-hand side? No, right-hand side of the screen. That's we've insulated that, and then I put a blocker right all the way around to stop the dust coming in, because that's what kills mine is the dust.
But you look to start the wheels on this, right?
Oh,
Rick?
hold on.
Yeah, put him on.
So the start the
Yeah.
wheels on this.
Right.
This engine hardly runs at all. It has not run in 2 months. And look at the state of it. They were spotlessly clean, and now look at it.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay. It's been a cold winter and that, but this engine hardly runs. My little switcher, which is in bed at the moment in the shed, its wheels are not too bad, but all the ones that I'm not using, they're all gone that way.
Yeah.
And when your hands are messed up and whatnot, they're a bugger to clean.
Actually, did you see the cleaner that Anthony had?
Yeah.
Anthony's got a rail cleaner where you drive the train in, and it cleans the wheels. So the sides move in on the wheels and actually clean it.
Yeah, and the pads go like this.
And that too, yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh,
yeah.
Which Anthony?
Dodge.
Anthony Dodge.
Anthony Dodge. All right, I'll let. He did a video on it, or was it? It was one of his live streams.
Yeah, no, he's in his mail call video. Yeah.
Yeah, mail call video. Yeah, you're right.
All right, I gotta check that out.
You do.
Yeah, I actually looked at it the other day, and it was actually quite good.
Pretty expensive though.
Yeah, you're paying European prices.
Yeah, but I tried to find it.
Yes, Mystic Southern Railway. I am HO scale.
That's John Mystic Southern Railway.
Yes, John. I am HO scale. That's the right scale.
Exactly right.
Not the left.
Right. You don't want to go too small. You won't go too big.
Yeah, he had to, and that was I found that really fascinating. The cleaner it was clear, so you could actually sleep through it. It was quite,
I want one.
Quite stunning, but I'm guessing it's pretty expensive.
Let me find it for you, Rick. Yeah, no, it was good. I'd like to get my hands onto it if I can find it.
Yeah, I would too.
Might be worth it doing a trip to Europe to pick it up.
It's probably
actually. Here it is. When when our restrictions open up and I can travel up to Creepy's place. Actually, Creepy might be able to go up and have a look. Up at all aboard.
You reckon?
Hobbies up in Mittagong. They might have it.
Okay.
Yeah, they might have it up there because he's specialising in all that European stuff.
Hey, Rick, are you a fan of AC/DC?
No, well, no, not really. I never really
Okay.
listened to them.
There's an original song called "It's a Long Way to the Top." Big hit. But we have today "It's a Long Way to the Shop," which is a pun on the words. And if you really want the full one, it's a long way to the shop if you want a sausage roll.
You go, Tim. You go.
So it's a long way from everywhere here.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
I just heard banging. I thought it was my Amazon parcel turning up. Because the parcel turned up this morning. I've got these.
All right, gentlemen. I'm clocking in at almost 4 hours here. I think I'm going to get to bed before my kids wake me up.
Are you catching up, Rick? That's good to hear.
I think this tops out of my longest stream so far. So
we're catching up on my 4 hour stream.
We just won the last Sunday, Rick.
So you guys will be up doing yours soon, right?
No, we get out of bed soon.
Yeah. It's Saturday here afternoon.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. You're ahead. For some odd reason, I was thinking it was early Sunday. I don't know why. See, I gotta get to bed.
Don't rush it, Rick.
If it was early Sunday, then we'd be dealing with Ray.
That's true. That's true. All right.
It was nice you joining us too, mate. You got homework to do in the next week.
Thank you.
All right, so we're sending Train Fan home with some homework.
Yep.
We need an overview, sky cam of the layout. We want to see the layout.
Yep.
And you don't need any fancy dancy, production work or these guys that have these these cool little intros and things. You don't need any of that. Don't just you and your laptop. That's all well and fine. That's all you need.
Yep.
Just, short little video. Introduce yourself. Show us your layout. I'm telling you, if you build it, they will come.
Come, yes.
No one's come yet.
Yep.
Well, hey, it's almost Christmas, so when our Christmas gifts start rolling in, it'll expand.
There you go. There you go. Sounds good.
Well, we're going to have to go and inspect it, Rick. We're going to have to inspect these Christmas presents.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I'll see if I can get the company to pay for it.
It's only up the road from you.
There you go. There you go.
Right.
All
Rick, nice chatting with you.
Good night, Nancy. Good night, Misty. Martin, whoever else is here, and good night. Sorry, my brain's fried.
Yeah, yours and mine both.
It's off Friday's frozen.
I'm up for
almost
20 hours right now.
Oh.
I was up at 6:30 Friday morning getting the kids ready for school.
Well,
now
I was up at 6 this morning.
All right, Rick. I'm logging off, mate. I have to go to shop before the storm hits. I'll talk to you later.
All right, take it easy, Artie.
See you, everybody.
Appreciate you coming in, bud. I'll see you.
Thanks for letting us join.
Oh, anytime, guys. Anytime. I will hope to see you soon. And don't forget, Ray, Sunday, 8:00, Sidetrack Sunday. I'm sure it'll be a blast.
Yep.
All right, guys. Have a good one. Thanks again, guys, in chat. Take care.
You too. You too.
As always, let's ride these rails together. Good night.